Welcome to another edition of the Teamwork Marble League. Here we are at Season 5 of this series. This series has already gone by super quickly, and we're ready to get started with event number 1 to begin off the season. So we're going to get started here with balancing, as you can see up on our list. I'm Sam Lopeka, and joining me in the commentary booth for each event is Patrick Smith.
Thank you for having me here, Sam Lopeka, and I'm ready to see how these marbles are ready to do themselves with balancing.
Yes, and as you can see, you have to roll down this balance beam, and if you get to the end, that's 100 points right there. Every other place that you fall off will be 5 to however many points, 5, 10, 15, and so on. As science will get us started, they got third place in this event back in last season.
Yeah, let's see how they will be able to condense and try to make some maneuvers. Oh, a little bit of them fell off a little bit too early, as you just saw there.
Yes, as you can see right there, that's how it works. You just fall off the course. If you do that's how you balance. And with a total of 74, that's going to be the mark to beat. Science will start us off.
Yeah, I don't know if that team will be able to make some intensity action packed here in this intense battle right here. Now we have the Splashers.
Yeah, the Splashers. This is another great team that has been called Ocean Swirls the last season, and they took 14th place throughout this event season.
Yes, yeah, yeah, they did. That is correct. 14th place was not good for them. Let's see how well they do here. And 121. That's going to put them provisionally in first place. Look at their marbles. Look at that. Marble 4 and Marble 5 getting high up on the scoring with 30s. And as you can see, 121 is going to be a tough margin to beat.
Well, Splashers are so easily gonna be dominant with their marbles. I mean, like, they have been renovated from the Ocean Swirls to the Splashers throughout the season, and now we have the Greenies that come up, and they just do poorly.
Yeah, that is not even capping off of what they did last season, only getting 13th place in this event. Let's see how they will be doing here in Season 5. And wow, that's going to be last place out of the first 3 runs we've ever had so far.
Yeah, you definitely tell. This Greenies team not doing well to begin off the season. And yes, to kick off the season just like that, you gotta really step up your A game, and that's exactly not what the Greenies did, as Team Galactic now goes.
Yeah, Team Galactic, another big team right here, but they didn't do well in this event last season, only gaining up to 15th place. And I think three of their marbles, as you saw here in this angle of the replay, as you can look at it right now, they didn't go so far, but at 95 this is good enough for second place. So that's a good start here for Team Galactic. 121 is still the mark to beat, though.
Yeah, I don't know if any other team will be able to beat out that 121 mark. But this season, it's going to be a piece of cake compared to what happened last season. But that was earlier in the year, so it doesn't really matter. As we have the Fruity Speeders, this team right here was trying to be intense here. They were called Annoying Pumpkin last season. They got 5th in this event last season. Let's see how well they did here. Well, one of those marbles staying on a little bit longer compared to the other 4 marbles. 2 of them went off on one side, 2 of them went off on the other side. And in fact, that's going to give them 120.
Yep, and put them in second place too. So only behind the first place Team Splashers by 1 point.
Yeah, 1 point right there. And we're gonna see like more intense battles right here. Fruity Speeders picking up what they can. Next team we have is Aqua Green, who's not doing well right there, as you saw right there.
Yeah, they wasn't even in season 4 last. Yeah, they wasn't even in season 4 of the series, the Team of Marble League, but they didn't do well here Yeah, as you can see right there, 69. It's just not looking good for Aqua Green. Only in 5th place out of the runs we've seen so far.
Yeah, but we'll see how well they can step up. Because this is only the first event. Like, you still have 15 more events to get through. As Icy Greenery, who combines the solid blue and science together, is up now.
Yeah, a new team here for the Team of Mobile League. And I think 3 marbles went off a little bit early. Then you had 2 marbles that also tried to go off quickly too. But the longest I stayed on was one of their slime marbles. Let's see how well they did here. Oh, it was actually good enough for 3rd. So nice job by Icy Greenery.
Yeah, that was a nice job. I like the way that Icy Greenery, they was able to keep their marbles going throughout the section here in this Team of Mobile League.
Yeah, to start the season, we're gonna see more of how this balancing event works just by these teams. It's the small team. Oh, they are trying to come up with intense action here.
Yes, they are not winning last season, but they was in the identification here. The small team getting 10th place though in this event back in season 4.
Yeah, that was the last season that just passed. And look at them. They went up 498. Look at that. 2 mobiles fall off to the near side. And then you got 3 falling off to the far side. But they went a little bit farther than the other marbles. So that's how they was able to grab 4th place. And with that being said, this is our halftime standings. As you can see, Splashers up by 1 over the Fruity Speeders.
Yeah, so far. And then you got Icy Greenery, then the small team coming right after. Icy Greenery not far behind, 13-point margin. It's going to be tough to see if any other marble team at least can challenge the Splashers. Let's see if that will happen as we have House Payment, our new team for season 5 here.
Yeah, they used to be called Money back in season 1, but they didn't qualify that season. That this season's going to be a totally different identity since they don't need no qualifying to get inside. As well, we got 3 marbles on the side there, and the near side, and 2 on the far side. They're going to reset 4th place. 99. What a nice performance there by House Payment.
Yeah, not good enough for 3rd place, being like on the podium, but they did go good for that top 5 finish so far.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep it up. That's the question. Omelets are up now. And whoa, they got 4 on the near side. This is a team that got renovated from the United States all the way to this team.
Well, I mean, like the Omelets, they're trying to play with intense base here. They got 8th place in this event last season, and now they're going to have 3rd this season. 119. That's just 1 point behind the Fruity Speeders. What a nice job, what a nice recovery there for the Omelets.
Yeah, I like the way that the Omelets really conserved their energy just for that moment and was able to knock it out there. And now we have the host team, Forest.
Yeah, Forest trying to navigate throughout the season. They are the winners of last season, getting 4th place in this event last season. So they do know how to actively run here. 4 marbles already going off to the near side. I think that was a little bit quick there, but they are going to reset the 4th place spot. Look at this, 118, another 1 point behind, and that is crazy already.
Yeah, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th already got 1 point just behind each other marble. As we see now, we have Hot Cocoa, another rebranded team from Brown.
Yeah, I don't think they were Brown last season though. They were Chocolate Cake because they rebranded. But look at them, 97 only takes them up to the top 8 so far.
Yeah, 8th place. That's not good for Hot Cocoa, a team that got 16th, literally last place in this event last season. Yeah, so they didn't know how to roll with the balancing beam yet.
Yes, you're right. As the Great Lakes now come down, and they went off very quickly. Let's see how well they did. They got 6th in this event last season, and they're going to reset 8th place for this season. 98, just 1 point behind the 99. That was set by another team. Just forgot who that team was.
Well, we'll see in the standings what that team was. But don't don't worry. The Great Lakes are doing very well. They were some there. The Big Macs now. Oh, they came off with a little bit on the identity right there. 4 of them went off to this side, but I think it's good enough for a lead. They know what they're doing.
Yes, they did. This Big Macs team already doing sensational to start off the season. And 127, that's going to put them into first right now. Because they got second in this event last season, and they still kept on rolling. They've been getting gold medals ever since, as we now see Space come on.
And they're the opposite of the Big Macs, too. As you see, Space not doing well. They only got 9th in this event last season, 12th here. Oof. 91, as we see down the stretch. That is not good for Space.
Yeah, 91. I thought 91 was going to be higher a little bit up the order, but that 91 did not look like it was good at all.
Yeah, with that being said, now we have the final team remaining. It's Ocean Veggies, a Scotty Cucumber team name that he had like in season 1, but doesn't do good here, 13th place, and I think that means that the Big Macs are going to be able to take gold here for this first event of the season. And yes, what a great start to the season as the Big Macs, they take home the first gold of the season with the Splashers in the silver margin, and you got Fruity Speeders in bronze.
What a nice performance there by the Big Macs. They really know their skills in balancing. With that being said, we also have the total standings, which is right here. The Big Macs have the lead so far to start, and then you got Splashers and Fruity Speeders. They take the podium finish spots, and then you got Omelets in 4th, Forest, Icy Greenery, House Payment, and the small team to round out the top half. We will see you guys for 5-meter sprint up next. So stay tuned, everybody. See you later. The Teamwork Marble League continues with event number 2 of this series. It's the 5-meter sprint here in the Teamwork Marble League Season 5. As you can see, here is the sprint track. It was the first event last season, but it was won by the Big Macs, with the small team coming in second back then, and our host Forest coming in third. There you see, this is event 2, one of the sprint actions here. Here's the total standings right after event 1. Big Macs lead the way with Splashers in second, Fruity Speeders coming in third, and then you got Omelets in 4th. I'm Sam Lopeka, and joining me, as always, is Patrick Smith.
Thank you for having me here, Sam Lopeka. We're ready to get some mobile racing here in the Dome.
Correct. As we see Heat 1 go down to show us how it's done. Oh, that was a close one between Splashers and House Payment. Paid looked like to have that one for House Payment.
Yeah, but let's see the replay as we see right here. Yes, it is House Payment that takes home the win there, with Splashers scoring to second. Only the top 2 will be moving on to the semifinals. Here you can see another great angle as the Splashers was able to take second place in House Payment with a good win.
Yeah, I like that. I like the speed here. That's exactly what this 5-meter sprint does for you. It's all about speed. Here comes Heat 2, and that was the close heat between the top 3 marbles.
Yeah, you got that right. Those top 3 marbles really got close, but only 2 of those marbles will be able to be advancing. And who will it be? Oh, it looks like the Omelets and the Big Macs just barely get the small team just right out the gate. Let's look at this angle right here. As you can see, ooh, yes, that's nice close matchup right there.
Yeah, you can see how intense this 5-meter sprint is going to be. You have to sprint as fast as possible, trying to beat your other competitors. Now we have heat number 3, we already know that Science is going to come up with the win there. Nice job by them. I think that was Icy Greenery that comes in second place.
Yeah, Slime from Icy Greenery in second. Chemistry, the reserve marble, taking it home for Science. Those two will be moving on. Not good for Hot Cocoa and Aqua Green. As you see this angle here, Science with a dominant performance. Nice job there by that team right there.
Contracted to be in great mobile racing history, as we don't have no captains here in heat number 4. As Forrest, I think our host was able to take that one home.
Yeah, our host did very excellent there in trying to get especially the fastest time here. 1:79. Great job there by Forrest, followed up by Fruity Speeders with the 1:82 with their mobile Tangerine. Those two mobiles will be able to be moving on out of the heats to the semifinals. They go.
Got that correct. As we see, these marbles are just going to be dominant throughout this season, as we now have the standings 9th to 16th. As you see, 9th, the small team getting the best out of the rest, all the way down to Ocean Veggies, who gets last. Hot Cocoa, the Great Lakes, are tied with that 5-point rank, and Team Galactic and Greenies are tied with that 3 points. They're tied for 13th and tied for 11th. That's how much points they grab.
Yeah, we've never seen that many ties, though, throughout the past 4 seasons, which is crazy, as we do into semifinal A.
That semifinal, speaking of, has the Splashers taking home the win. Looks like right there from our angle.
Yeah, but of course we have a replay to show, to see if it is the Splashers that take it home. And yes, it is. From the Ocean, from that team. And we got Quarter Pounder, the reserve mobile for the Big Macs, able to take home second place. Yes, they do. Omelets and House Hammer wasn't nowhere near the top 2, so they won't be moving on.
Correct. As we see now what our events are going to really dominate here in the semifinals. There goes the semifinal B, and I think that was the closest semifinal we've ever had.
Yeah, one of the closest matchups. All 4 mobiles actually trying to maintain the win there. And it looks like I see Greenery barely beats out Chemistry, the reserve model for Science. Those 2 mobiles will be moving on. And then we got Fruity Speeders and Forest. Our hosts not doing well. Forest in that bottom 2, but does get a top half finish.
That's good. That's good though for Forest, as you see the standings 5th to 8th, and yes, they did get a top half finish, 8th place, down all the way down there with 8 points, 1.88 spreading out. But Omelets gets the best out of the rest with 1.83.
Yeah, nice job by the Omelets. They were called the United States back in last season and actually in season 2, but now they're renovated to the Omelets. Let's see what we have here for the final.
That final goes to who's going to be able to get the gold. I think the Splashers Ocean. Another great dominant performance to get their second gold. Can they do it? But the Big Macs, I think, tied up. Let's see what happens. And yes, the Ocean for the Splashers gets their second gold medal with Science getting silver medal. And then you got Quarter Pounder, the reserve for the Big Mac. So 2 reserves, Chemistry and Quarter Pounder, was able to get that.
What a nice job there by the Splashers, getting their second gold medal of the season with Science taking the silver and Big Macs taking the bronze. What a nice job by those 3 teams.
Now, we're going right into the standings, as we saw that Splashers was able to take home their second gold. And look at this. They are able to take the lead also in the standings with that 45 points they have right there. And then you get the Big Macs taking silver.
But did you take 2 golds?
Oh yeah, I did not mean to say 2 golds. I meant to say 1. But next up is swimming. We'll see you then. Welcome to the Teamwork Marble League Season 5, Event Number 3. We are here inside of this intense stadium for a great swimming event, as you see on your screen right now. It's going to be swimming. The mobiles have to race down this track and try to get in the water as fast as possible. Looking at our standings, after event number 2 is the Splashers that take the lead. They're by 5 over the Big Macs, with Fruity Speeders going in 3rd and Almost in 4th. I'm Sam Lopeka. Joining me in the commentary booth, as always, is Patrick Smith.
Thank you, Sam, for letting me commentate all of these events. This is going to be a big one here inside of the stadium.
Yeah, and this first heat will show us how it's done. Only the top 2 will be advancing to the next round. Let's look at the replay to see who won there.
Yeah, and I think, oh, look at that. Silver Sky from the small team. Able to take fastest time out of everybody. That mob will be able to win and move on with the Omelets shell. Icy Greenery and the Great Lakes did not have a good run there.
Yeah, as we see, the past winners from this event was the United States with Big Max in space. The United States was in first, Big Max was in second, and Space was in third. That was back last season. Now we have the heat number 2. Oh, it looks like Fruity Speeder's Juice is able to take that one home.
Yeah, I like the intensity that's made by Fruity Speeder's Juice right there. Yeah, what a nice run to the finish line. And then Splashers coming in as they have the lead. Tide Pool, it's going to definitely see if they can increase it as they move on to the semifinals.
Let's see if that marble can be able to, or the marble team actually can be able to keep their momentum going throughout these next few events. What a start to the Team of Marble League as we now have Heat 3.
Yes, and Heat 3, I think that was somebody.
Yeah, let's see on the replay. We got that one. Oh, the Big Max. It was close there between that marble and Forest, but Grass from Forest just comes short over Fry, the captain of the Big Max. Those 2 marbles will be moving on.
Nice anticipation, and Big Macs have done this very great. And they've been in our Team of Mobile League throughout the first 4 seasons, so they know what's up. As we now have Heat 4, as they roll now. Oh, that was another close match.
Yeah, very close. I'm not sure who got that one, but our timing and scoring, we'll see who takes that one. And Aqua Green is able to take it home with Spot, their captain, and then Spade, the captain of Space, is able to take home second place. Nice job for those 2 mobiles to be moving on.
Yeah, and Space getting 3rd place last season in this event is going to be a doozy here to see what they grab inside of this event here in Season 5. As you see the standings, 9th to 16th.
Team Galactic literally looks like to get the best out of the rest there with 7 points all the way down in that order. As we now have semifinal A now join us. There they go, and that's going to be won by the Omelets. No question of doubt about it.
Yeah, I was going to say once again, the Omelets with a nice interaction right there, and their intensity is really bringing up the seed here. The small team getting in 2nd place, just barely beating Omelets was just barely beating the small team.
Yeah, if you could speak it out.
I don't even know if I can.
That's a good one. That's a good one, as we now have semifinal B go up. Oh, the Big Macs are just dominant. You see them on the far lane?
Yes, I did. And that Big Macs team, they can be dominant when they can play. That team right there, from Fry, the captain, there was 3 captains in this semifinal. And our host, the Forest team, going on to the final. Now they're going to try to compete for the medals. Unfortunately for Space, they would not be able to get another podium for another season.
Yeah, but it's still a great top half finish. At least, we're going to see that here as we see the standings from 5th to 8th.
Yes, and it's Space that's going to be taking the best out of the rest there. And you got Splashers in 6th, the Loyal Leaders, and Fruity Speeders in 7th, and Aqua Green. As we now have the final. Who's going to win our 3rd gold of the Season 5 Team of Marble League?
That answer to your question, it literally looks like Silver Sky. Let's see if that's correct for the small team. And yes, it is the small team. Wow, what a nice performance by them. Big Macs did not get a medal here. Omelets goes for silver, and Forest with an excellent bronze. What a nice showing by Forest, and actually by Silver Sky that wins. And you see your standings right after event number 3. The small team gets the gold with Omelets and silver, and Forest getting the bronze. And all that being said, we are going to take a look at our total standings to see how everything shakes up here. And Splashers still keep the lead. They're up by 3 over the Big Macs, with the small team moving up 3 spots up to the 3rd. But Space with a great climb up 8 spots into 4th. Now, Funnel Endurance will be up next, and we will see you then. Stay tuned, everybody. Welcome back to the Teamwork Marble League Season 5. It's going to be a great one. As you can see, our track here for event number 4 of this Teamwork Marble League. We have the Funnel Endurance here in this season. And here we go, taking a look at our total standings after the first 3 events. Splashers up front, and they're in the lead by 3 over the Big Macs. That only has 52 points. I'm Sam Lopeka, and joining me in the commentary booth, like as always, is Patrick Smith.
Yes, it is me again, and I'm so happy to see how these marbles are going to be racing down this funnel track right here as we see heat number 1 get up.
Yeah, so the rules in this type of funnel endurance is you do have to race down these 3 funnels, but only the last place marble will be able to get the win. And if you come in first, you'll get last, and so on. And as these marbles are going down, Big Macs, that's the team that we have to watch out for in the second heat, as the Omelets are not doing well here in this heat.
Yeah, certainly not even with the Great Lakes. I think there's those teams, those marbles have 8th place. That was the Splashers that was in the lead, and I think that's Aqua Green that's coming in. Oh no, that's Forest. Forest drops in, but I think we already found the top 4 right there. Splashers able to win the heat. What a nice job there for the Splashers. You have to stay up near the top in order to take home the win.
Yes, and if you're the fastest marble down the course, you do not want to be fast, as Aquamarine for the Splashers with a time of 44.13 will take home the first place win and will be moving on. Only the top 4 will be moving on to the final, which they'll have another round, a final to be able to get the medals.
Yes, and that's exactly how this event works. Omelets not doing well. The Great Lakes, then the small team appeared next, and then it was the Greenies. So that was not good there. And the past winners of this event last season was the Big Macs, the Forest team, and the Great Lakes, our hosts, the Forest team in this season here, as we now move on to heat number 2.
Let's see how these marbles really dominate throughout this action. I think the Big Macs are in this heat, and yes, they are. Let's see who drops down. I think that looks like it might look like Aqua Green just to my insanity.
Yeah, I don't think that was Aqua Green though. I think that was Ocean Veggies, as all the other marbles just chops on in here. I think we have a good battle between them. Fruity Speeders are in the lead right now, and I think that was Space that just dropped through. Yes, that was Ocean Veggies that was down there. Oh, and all the marbles dropping through. The Big Macs are going to be able to take home second place, and the Fruity Speeders with a dominant performance.
And look how much they're stretching out that large margin right there. Only 49 seconds up to in the time right there. They're trying to stretch out that margin up to more. There's the Fruity Speeders. Does manage to hinge first place. They will win the heat over House Payment. Actually, that was House Payment that was in there with Icy Gritty and Hot Cocoa, as the Big Macs, Ocean Veggie, Space, and Aqua Green did not do well there. But what a time by the Fruity Speeders with a 49.51. They will be moving on. And oh, wait a minute, the Big Macs do not move on. Look at that, only 5th place.
Yeah, after a win last season, now it's not going to be a good time after they won another big podium finish last event. Now, here's the standings from 9th to 16th. The Big Macs do get the best out of the rest over Ocean Veggies. You got Space, Aqua Green. Green is the small team, the Great Lakes, and Omelets. Stuff like that. Omelets not doing well this season right now.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that is correct right there, as Aquamarine for the Splashers and Forest is in this final. Here we go inside. Let's see who's going to be able to take home the gold medal, our fifth or fourth gold of this Teamwork Mobile League in this season. It's the Season 5 Teamwork Mobile League.
Yes, it is. And I think those Fruity Speeder Splashers are up inside of the lead before it's looking like the top three. First, no, Fruity Speeders does there.
Yes, they do. And all the other mobiles just trying to pummel inside and try to race down this Integrity Course Splashers already up inside of the lead, but they take another gold medal further down. I think we already had two finishers. Here comes fourth and sixth, and then there's Fruity Speeders in fifth. Then I see Greenery comes through, and the Splashers managed to take second place off of that. Hot Cocoa is the gold medalists for this season.
Yes, they are. The Hot Cocoa team, that's your gold medalist for this event. In this season, they'll take a 47.20, along with the Splashers getting the silver and Team Galactic with the bronze. What a nice performance there by Hot Cocoa.
It was going to be the Splashers that was going to take that win, though, but they just managed to get down inside the hole right before Hot Cocoa does, and Hot Cocoa was still able to hold on for a few minutes. Like right here in this replay, they were just able to hold on. Splashers, look at them having the lead in that replay right there. As Icy Greenery just dropped in, but that was a great performance there.
Yeah, you got that in this action-packed race right here in the Teamwork Mobile League. This is a great season as Hot Cocoa manages to get the first ever gold, I think, in this Teamwork Mobile League.
Yeah, actually, after renovating from their mobile team, as you see the standings right after event 4, yep, it is Hot Cocoa that wins it. Splashers in second, Team Galactic in third. What a nice performance by those three mobile teams that get the win. Nice job by those competitors, and now we're going to check our total standings, and Splashers still has the lead over the Big Macs. Icy Greenery moved 2 spots up into third, and then you got Hot Cocoa, who moved 5 up into 6th place. Small Team of Space dropped 1, and then Team Galactic also moved up 2. The Great Lakes dropped 4, and Omelets dropped 3. Now we're going to see what we have for our next event, which we have the Gauntlet Run. We haven't seen this event since Season 1, so we'll see you then. Welcome back, everybody, to the Teamwork Mobile League Season 5, hosted by Forrest. And we're here today for another great event here. We have is the Gauntlet Run. We haven't seen this event since Season 1 of this Teamwork Mobile League series. First of all, let's take a look at our total standings. Splashers does manage to have the lead of the Big Macs. Icy Greenery jumping up 2 spots into third. Hot Cocoa after the last event jumping up 5 spots into 6th. I'm Samuel Pekka, and joining me as always is Patrick Smith.
Thank you so much for having me here once again, and I'm ready to see how this Gauntlet Run does manage to pay out.
Yes, we're going to see exactly how this Gauntlet Run works. You know, you get 8 points if you get to the end, and then all the way down you get 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on where you land at. As you see the starting order, the Teamwork Mobile League record was the United States hitting 16 back in Season 1. Now let's see who's going to be able to take this one home. The United States are the Omelets this season, as Aqua Green will start us off.
Yes, they will. As you can see, you have to be able to avoid those holes. If you don't, you'll be getting as many points as possible. To see Aqua Green, they start off with a total of 12 to begin. See 2 marbles at the 3, and then 3 marbles at the 2 to begin us off.
Yes, they do. As we can see here, this event is really amazing. Here, you get to that catch ratio where the blocks are. That's 8 points, and then it's just 1 point all the way down from there as the Greenies now go up.
The Greenies try to do well here, and I don't think they did here. I don't know if that beats out Aqua Green. But let's see what happens here. No, it doesn't. Only just gives them a total of 9. One of them did land inside of the 2 rank, but the others fell out. The highest literally looked like one of the marbles was at the 3 rank.
Yeah, that was not good for the Greenies, but it was still only 3 points behind Aqua Green. So let's see what we have now. It's Ocean veggies. This is reverse championship order, by the way. As, we have, I think that's 3 marbles that went through the 2, or 2 marbles that went through the 2.
Yeah, you got that right, as we can see right now with a replay. And 1 point just behind the greenies for the ocean veggies, only 8 points right there. So they're gonna go 3rd place just by only 1 point.
Well, I mean, like, that's dominant there, but it's not dominant enough because it's only 1 point behind the other team, as we now see the Great Lakes coming in. Let's see how they do. Oh, they do even better than the few other teams that we saw go.
Yes, they did. They did actually even better than it really looked like. That gives them 2nd place, just 1 point behind Aqua Green. What a nice job there by the Great Lakes.
Yeah, it's going to be close here, especially if you're trying to reach what United States put up in season 1. But you're going to have to keep it going here and try to get as many points as possible. As house payment now goes up, I don't think they did pretty well there.
Well, we'll see in the timing and scoring throughout this course, and they go only 3rd place, 10 points right there. One of them hitting inside of the 2, and then you got 1 in the 1 in the 3. So it was crazy there for house payment to get 3rd so far overall.
Yes, it was. As we now see our next team, which is Team Galactic, another team that hasn't really performed well. Nope, they have not. Only 15th place. As I think they did well here. They only had 15th place in season 1, but they come out to a total of 11 here in season 5 so far.
Yeah, that's 3rd place. So free 3rd as we've seen by Team Galactic. But we'll see if this team could really hitch back up. Let's see who else we have up on our list. Oh, it's Science. This Science team trying to go down, and this team also with great strategies too.
Yeah, I think one of them went into that 4 ring, if I'm not mistaken, or no, 3 ring, excuse me. And the others went outside to 2, but it's going to go 4th place based on the tiebreaker with another 11-point margin.
Well, when you see Science keep running, then they are very great at trying to get as many points as possible here in the Gauntlet Run. So we got to see how they work here.
Yeah, now we have the Omelets. This is the team right here that got renovated from the United States all the way to the Omelets. They set the record in season 1. They do manage to get the lead here, but they only get 12. Still, that's good enough based on the tiebreaker to take the lead. Nice job there by the Omelets.
Yes, it is. As we now see our halftime standings right here. Yeah, this is the standings so far. Omelets does manage to take the lead over Aqua Green. See, look how close that is. It's the 3 that Omelets grabbed. That's how they was able to keep the lead. Then you see the Great Lakes team, Galactic, then Science, then House Payment, in 6, and Ocean Veggies all the way down in last. Don't tell me I wasn't even speaking of the Greenies in 7th.
Of course you haven't been speaking of the Greenies. Not going to combine yourself with the Greenies or not, but it's still a great run here. Now we have our host Forest as this team now goes. I think it has a crazy performance there with Forest.
Yeah, but timing us one, they'll be able to grab here what they have, and 9 total points just puts Forest into half of the pack.
So far, I don't think that Forest has what it takes here to dominate throughout the Gauntlet Run, as they haven't been in season 1, as 30 speeders now come down. They did very well there. I think we got 2 marbles in the 3. That ring looked good there for speeders, and one of them I think went off to the 4 side, and that's going to be good enough for 2nd place.
Yeah, as you can see right there. Oh no, that's marble went off to the 3, but it still worked well there for 30 speeders. They go 2nd out of every run we've seen so far.
Yeah, as you can tell that the 40 speeders really do want to be able to take home the win, as Hot Cocoa with is going up now. Oh, and it's a pull right there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that there was uninvented Brown in season 1, and they only got 10th. They get 11th here in season 5. So that's not even capping up of what they did in season 1.
Yeah, you can see how Hot Cocoa tries to play with intense action, getting gold medals, getting silver medals, but not in this event. They won't be getting any medals as Space now goes right now, and I think they did like a poor run, just like how Hot Cocoa, our last team that just went up, did.
Yeah, so far those last 2 runs that we've seen weren't good runs, as we only have 9th place for Space. They get a total of 9 also. So they will just chop down underneath 4 so far.
Yeah, but but it's still gonna be very tight as we now have the small team going up. Note that they don't have Silver Sky because he got sick in the last event. Let's see what they have.
Well, that's tough to tell. Only scoring will be able to see about that. And it's gonna be 9th. Ooh, they do manage to beat out Space based on the tiebreaker, because they do get another total of 9. I mean, it was called Small Polars in season 1. They did get 4th place in this event back then.
Well then, that was great there for the small team, but not very good compared to season 1, as I see Greenery now goes up as they combine themselves with Slime and Solid Blue.
Yeah, I don't know if they did well there. I don't think so, to be honest. But yeah, they go 8th place right there. 10 total points there for Icy Greenery. So they will go slot right into 8th place. Just only a couple more runs remaining, and this event will take down itself, and it will technically be over. Let's see what our last 2 runs are.
Yes, and we have the Big Macs that have been doing very well in this event. They got 3rd, and ooh, I think they had a big run here that is dominant there for the Big Macs. I think they might have just been able to take the lead here, and yes, they will. 14, I think one of them went out into the 5 range. That's how they was able to take home the win. One inside the 4, then they just all dropped back. What a nice job there by the Big Macs.
Yeah, they got 3rd place in this event in season 1, and now they're going to be potentially going for a medal here as our last team, the Splashers, are going. Now, right now, our leaders, and I don't think they'll be able to take home the win here.
Yeah, not a good performance by the Big Macs just 1 run ago. And no, that's going to only put them in 10th place, which means that the Big Macs will be winning event number 5 of this Teamwork Marble League. They will be the gold medalists of this Gauntlet Run.
Yeah, nice job by the Big Macs, as we see right here. Omelets going for silver, and Fruity Speeders with the bronze. Ooh, look at that. Omelets, Fruity Speeders, and Aqua Green all got 12 points. But it's based on a tiebreaker, and Omelets was able to take it over the Fruity Speeders and Aqua Green. But nice job, but to the Big Macs to getting the gold.
Nice job there by that team as we now head into the total standings now, as the B-Max, they do manage to take the lead over the Splashers, with the Fruity Speeders jumping up 4 spots, all Omelets up 5, and then Icy Greenery up 4. What a nice way to top it out. 3-point lead for Big Macs as we move into the long jump. We will see you then. Stay tuned, everybody. Welcome to the Teamwork Marble League Season 5, as we now are rolling into event number 6. This is going to be a great one right here. As you see, this track is set up for the long jump. That's going to be a good event here in Season 5. Hasn't been seen since Season 2. As we now look at our total standings, as the Big Macs do have a 3-point lead over the Splashers. Then you got Fruity Speeders, Omelets in 3rd and 4th, and Icy Greenery in 5th. I'm Samuel Pekka, and joining me in the commentary booth, as always, is Patrick Smith.
Yes, sir. And we're ready to see how this event works with Icy Greenery running it up right now.
Yeah, as you can see, the marbles have to run down this long jump chute, and they have to be able to get as much distance as possible. That's in order to see if they can be able to take home their win, the win, or any measurements and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we're adding the measurements too. As we see here, Icy Greenery, look at their distance they got right there. 126.45 centimeters is the benchmark to start off. Nice job by Icy Greenery. We now have Team Galactic that's going now.
Yeah, and this team hasn't really done awesome here in the long jump. I mean, like it's been a long time since we've seen this event, since season 2. And the record also in this event was back in season 1 where Scotty Cucumber did what they did. And yeah, you can see there Team Galactic 117.04 centimeters. That first marble getting 13.99, that didn't help them at all.
Right, as we now have the splashers. This is going to be amazing for these teams to get down, and they had a great distance right there so far.
Yeah, I don't think it was the best distance, but we're gonna see as we do manage to combine throughout this whole entire intensity battle right here in our third run out of 16. We do have 16 runs, 16 teams that's ready to participate, and that's only good enough for last place for the Splashers, 115.7, and that's not good right there for that team. As the Omelets now will go up.
Yeah, the Omelets also renovated back from the United States last season. Now they're renovated to the Omelets, as we see them go down right now.
Yeah, past winners of this event, by the way, is in season 2, it was Forest, which is our host team of this season, that won gold. We had Vegetables in season 2 getting the silver, and Science getting the bronze back in season 2. Let's see how the Omelets do here. And it's going to be 112.74. You can already see that's the first to fourth place order right there so far.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a great start for any of those 4 teams, as the Fruity Speeders now will go down this list, down this long jump track. And there they go. Ooh, I think if you had 2 rules, they went almost like a furthest distance, as we've seen from them. But it wasn't even far enough.
Yeah, and as you can see, look at this replay right now. It's all the Moguls to trying to get down there. But the 40 speeders, we're trying to see how they will respond, or will they be getting into 5th place just in the standings. We will see what happens here. And it's going to be good enough for 2nd. Actually, they did well. 123.72 centimeters. I think the 36.99 really helped them, as Aqua Green will now go up.
Yeah, 6th team on the list. It's Aqua Green's turn to shine. Let's see how well this team will be able to do. They got 2 marbles out in front that they're supposed to grab, and I think the other 2 they went up to almost like the 30 or 40 from our perspective.
Correct, something around that area, but we're going to see how dominant this Aqua Green team can be compared to all the other teams we just had so far. And let's see what we got. And oh no, that's just gonna be good enough for 5th place there. 115.64. They had some great teams right there, but not good enough, as we now have House Payment.
Yeah, House Payment trying to wrap up what they've been doing, and that's very great run there by House Payment. Let's see if that will be able to take over the top spot.
Yeah, very great run right there. I think that's going to maybe take over the top spot. Speaking of, and we're going to see if it does. Look at this, 2 marbles out in front. Oh, look at that. That last marble that just bounced off his teammate. And let's see what they got. And yes, it's going to be good enough for 1st place with 138.31 centimeters. Look at that, 2 marbles getting 40.91 centimeters. That's what really helped them, as we now have our 8th run, the Greenies.
Yeah, the Greenies, I don't think they did well last time we had this event, as we now see them go up, and I don't think that was good at all for this team. And we're gonna see right here on the replay if it is good or if it's not good. And I don't think it's good, to be honest.
Yeah, but then we'll see, as they were the liners back before they got renovated here in this season to the Greenies. But now I don't think these Yeah, that distance didn't look too pleasing so far. One marble did stretch out the others, but the other three, no, didn't do so well. And look at that, 115.03 centimeters. There you go, second to last place out of our first 8 runs that we have so far. Now let's check the halftime standings.
Yeah, and as you can see right here, House Payment in front with 138.31 centimeters. That's going to be tough to beat. Then you got Icy Greenery. Look at that. That's like a 12-centimeter gap behind the House Payment that has the lead right now, as we now have the small team. They were hosts back last season, but let's see how they'll do in this event for this season.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually didn't do too well in this event in season 2, as they were called the small polders. Back then, they only got 7th place in this event back then in season 2. But now let's see how well they'll do here.
Probably the same, similar amounts, but we'll see if they do any better. And no, they will not. Look at that, just capping off the halfway point, 114.65. Only good enough for 8th for that team, as we now have the Great Lakes. Let's see how great these lakes can be.
I don't even know if it will be great, to be honest, but we'll see how on dot this actually will work. Look at these marbles just dropping on through, getting throughout, and trying to get as much as the long jump can be. Look at that final marble getting out. A bit of a spread out for the Great Lakes. Let's see what they have here. Oh, they did good than we expected, didn't they?
Yeah, 3rd place, 125.86. What a nice centimeter run there by that team. And now we have our hosts. Let's see how well they do. They got gold in season 2, and that back when this event was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be able to top out House Payment's time, or not time, but score, with a 138.31. We're gonna see exactly how this run is compared to the others that we had, and it's gonna be a top 5 finish so far. They're gonna slot right in 5th with 121.1 good centimeters to begin us off, as we now have Science that only got 3rd place in this event in season 2.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do any better than that. They did have 2 marbles in a line, and they had a little bit of a spread out of the other 2 marbles, but we're gonna see how that does compared to the other marbles with their total standings and stuff like that. Let's see how well any of these marbles will be able to participate here. And what score will that be? A 122.54 centimeters is gonna put them right into 5th. So they actually take that 5th place spot now, as we now have Hot Cocoa. As let's see if that team will be able to do well here.
Well, I mean, like, not back then that this team has been a very big, action-packed team, but we're gonna see if this team can really dominate here.
Yeah, there was half of the pack in season 2, only an 8th, but we'll see right here what happens. We did have a marble that went all the way off to the side. Ooh, just down there, as you see. And they go 2nd. Wow, 131.65. That's going to put them just behind House Payment.
Yeah, yep, you got that right. As Ocean Veggies now moves up, they were called Sky the Cucumber. They're the team that had the record. 1 marble leaking out so far for Ocean Veggies. What a nice job for that marble.
Yeah, but it's a team sport. So what you have to do here is, it's not only about that 1 marble. It's about all 4 marbles combined, because you know that all of their scores, their centimeters distance, will combine here. And look at this, Ocean Veggies. Despite that one getting as far as possible, they only go 8th with 118.97. As we now have our final 2 runs, the Big Macs will now go up.
Yeah, this Big Macs team right here, this team really doesn't care which event they're in, but they keep winning each one. I don't know if they're gonna beat out House Payment, because they're still up in that lead, and Hot Cocoa was the second closest to get up to there too. And let's see what happens here for the Big Macs. They did do very strategic right here.
Yeah, but they look at them, 5th place with 123.86 centimeters. So they will definitely drop there to 5th as we now have our final team up. It's Space.
Yeah, I don't know if Space is going to be able to capitalize what they did back in season 2 because they only had 12th place back then. Let's see what they'll have here in season 5 when Forest now comes to town and takes over their host's position.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good run anyways. And if it's not, House Payment still is guaranteed a medal. And no, this is not a good run. This actually puts them second to last, 113.92 centimeters. And with that being said, House Payment manages to win this event.
Yes, that team does, with Hot Cocoa coming in second place and Icy Greenery in third. Look at that, Hot Cocoa with the silver and Icy Greenery with the bronze. Nice job by House Payment though, getting the win here when they needed best. They were sitting lower in the standings, so they really needed this gold medal to try to catch up to the other teams. Yeah, with that being said, now it's time to check out our total standings. Big Mac still have the lead over Splashers, but look at this. House Payment jumps 7 spots into 6th. Icy Greenery up 2 into 3rd. And as you can see here, this is amazing by those teams. Big Mac still have the lead, but we have Moguls coming up next. We will see you then. Speed, precision, and everything else that it takes will get you a win here in this event of this Teamwork Marble League, Moguls. We are here inside of this stadium right now getting ready for Forest to host us into a big event here as we check out the total standings. The Big Macs with a 9-point margin over the Splashers. Icy Greenery jumped 2 spots up into 3rd, but you see Hot Cocoa and House Payment jumping 7 spots up into 6th. I'm Samuel Pekka, and joining me as always is Patrick Smith.
Always excited to be here, especially for Moguls, a speed and precision event here as we get started with heat number 1 as they go down right now.
And I think that was a close matchup there, and I think that we got Aqua Green with the win there with our hosts Forest that just speeds to the finish line. Them two will be moving on. It's the Big Macs and Fruity Speeders will not. So with that being said, that's how this event works.
As it does, and we can definitely tell you by how these races are going to work. They're going to be close, as I think the Greenies is able to get that one just on the edge out.
Yes, they are. And as you can see right there, yes, they just barely beat out Adam from Science. Look at their times. They were close enough, but the Greenies won in heat number 2. So Cucumber and Adam to the next round, as we now have heat 3.
Let's see who's going to take it. They're off, and what a nice and a good start right there by the Ocean Veggies.
Yeah, that team really looked amazing right out the get-go, and then got Icy Greenery coming in the silver medal spot. They are going to be guaranteed to move on right there.
Now we have our next heat. We have these 4 now for heat number 4. Pyrelix had a bad start out the gate, but up to near the finish. We have, I think that's Team Galactic that won there.
Yes, it is Team Galactic. They beat Splashers, who beat Space. As you see right there, Splashers barely advanced, with Space not advancing with their mobile Clover, as we now check out our standings 9th to 16th.
Yeah, and Space, speaking of that team, they're going to get the best out of the rest. And then you got the Big Macs that come up in 10th, then Hot Cocoa, Fruity Speeders, then we have Omelets, then the small team comes in down to 14th, and House Payment also in 14th. Look at them getting 2 points. Omelets and Fruity Speeders also tied with 12th place, just because they got the same time.
Yeah, you don't break ties in this event. If you're down at the bottom of the standings, and who's gonna get it for semifinal A? Who got second place? I think Aqua Green gets the win. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but let's see who got second. Oh, it's the Greenies that barely beat out Science. Science literally looked like to catch up, but right there, they did not. They did not catch up there quick enough.
Yes, they did not. Actually, not even quick enough, but the green is able to barely beat them out as we now have semifinal B. And it's not going to be the splashers. I think the ocean veggies are going to be getting this one. Zucchini trying to do what he does best. Icy Greenery going in second place with their marble named Greens, as those two marbles will be moving on to the final.
Oh yeah, quick in this event so far, as Moguls comes through as the standings 5th to 8th, has been seen on your screen there. Team Galactic in 5th place. And you got Splashers, Science, and Forest rounding out those 5th to 8th places right there.
Their host getting 8th place. Well, that's great for a top half finish there for that team, you know.
Yeah, very, very great. But we'll see if they keep on doing it when they get to the next event. After this final right here for this event, and I think Aqua Green, he just took that one.
Yeah, Galaxy Cluster, the reserve marble. Aqua Green with the gold medal right here in this event. And look at this. Greeny's getting silver and Ocean Veggie's getting bronze. With that being said, the bottom 3 teams in the standings actually got the top 3 here in this event.
Wow, what a big, nice job there by Aqua Green getting the gold medal. But what you just said there, having 3 teams at the bottom of the standings get the medals is crazy.
With that being said, it's time to check out what our total standings are after this event. Max, they are the first team to reach 100. Splashers still sticking on with them. Icy Greenery also getting up there. British Speeders High Cocoa House Payment doing well. But look at the change in order at the bottom of the standings. Aqua Green moved up a spot, and everybody moved up their spots. Upscale Course is next. We'll see you then. Here in the Teamwork Marble League, we have a new event right here in this dome right here, hosted by Forest. They are gonna put in the obstacle course, a new event here inside of this Teamwork Marble League. What you have to do is you have to race down it, as you see our total standings, as the VMAX do have a 5-point lead over the Splashers and Icy Greenery, Pretty Speeders and Hot Cocoa in the next 2 spots. Obviously, joining me in the commentary booth is Patrick Smith, like always.
Yes, it is, and this is going to be an exciting new event. All you have to do is race down it like the heats will show you how it's done, just like this. And here we go.
Yes, and here we go down the stretch. I think Omelets is able to take home the win. Fruity Speeders in second. Those 2 mobiles will be advancing to the next round. Orange, the captain of Fruity Speeders, able to take home second as Fried gets first with 4.25. Look at that time right there. The Icy Greenery wasn't able to catch up with their marble. Icky, the captain of Icy Greenery, and the Big Macs, who is our championship leaders, will not be moving on.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that team really, really wants to move on, but just couldn't do it. Just up in this stereotype right here, you can see right there, Icy Greenery just going by the Big Macs as we now moving on to Heat 2. And there they go. We got House Payment out in front. Oh, contact a little bit by Science and House Payment, and I think we had a DNF. Space crossed the line in third, and we didn't see where the Great Lakes, which they had their mobile Lake Ontario, that went down.
Oh yeah, you see it off of that replay that they got stuck on the plus. We'll see it one more time down on the other angle. You actually can't see the Great Lakes right here, but you can definitely see Pour, the reserve for House Payment, going straight ahead, but trying to take that win just doesn't. Science manages to do that. House Payment still moves on. The particles did do that impact collision, and there you see where the Great Lakes get stuck. That's where they stopped at, right on that plus.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in this obstacle course, because then you will be mostly classified with a DNF. For us hosts having a bad start a little bit in this third heat, but they come up for second place, beating out Team Galactic, and the small team will be going in first for the win there.
Yeah, and look at that time there, 4:18 for Polar Bear, getting it for the small team. Leaf in second, and it's Galaxy and Tidepool, which is all with his splashers, second place, not doing well. So those top two teams in the standings will not be moving on. That's what hurt Team Galactic right there, hitting that hexagon, and Forrest was able to just get by there.
Yes, he was. As we move on to our final heat, it consists of our top 3 marbles that finished in the top 3 in the last event. And what did we see? A clinic put on by the other 3 marbles. Ocean Veggies was just in the lead, but they dropped all the way down to 4th.
Yes, they were. Look at them. Spinach taking out an open lead. But then here comes Aqua Green. There goes Greenies and Hot Cocoa. Even though he doesn't advance, he passes Ocean Veggies. Let's look it out from another angle here.
Yeah, look at here. Ocean Veggies, they slowed down to a car. Aqua Green passed them. Greenies passed them. And then there you see Hot Cocoa after the impact collision there, contact, a little bit was made. But Ocean Veggies, they was going to take home a win, but they dropped all the way down to 4th.
There's your standings from 9th to 16th place. And what do you know? Look at that. Team Galactic is in the 9th place spot, getting the best out of the rest out of all the teams right there. The Great Lakes is the only team that didn't have a time because of the DNF that he got stuck there.
Yeah, right on the plus. And that was not good for that marble, as we now move on to the semifinals, which started off with House Payment and Science. Classic 2.
There they go. And oh, the impact collision again. Once again, this contact is crazy. Particles for the Science will be able to take home the win with a 4.65. And then here comes Poor for House Payment, taking that 4.79.
Yeah, those two taking the top 2 spots. There's the impact collision, the one and only contact that he had. Let's look at it from another angle. You can see right there how those mobiles were able to take the lead. House Payment was actually in the lead. Then you had Fried that was coming down in 2nd place. Here comes Fruity Speeders, though. One point, here comes Science just straight through, off of F being the bumper. And there's the contact right there that House Payment hits Science. But those 2 marbles will be moving on. So for Fried and Orange, well, they will not.
No, they won't. But this is definitely a new event. So never seen before in the Team of Marble League. Let's see how these marbles really navigate through it. As we can see now for semifinal B, contact there. And I think that was the Greenies that was able to take home 2nd place.
Yes, it was. Leaf for Forest taking home the 1st place spot for our hosts, and Avocado with the 2nd place spot. So those 2 mobiles will be moving on to the next round. Aqua Green will still have their mobile net named Earth, the planet that we live on, is there right now. Then you got the small team had their mobile named Polar Bear that did not do too well. Looking at from this angle, though, as you can see, there's Forest coming down easily, taking home the victory. No other marble in contest right there. Then you got Avocado and Earth trying to go the same pathway. Then the small team comes up.
Yeah, they come up too short there, as we now will see the 5th to 8th standings, as Aqua Green does manage to take the best out of the rest out of the 5th to 8th standings. Fruity Speeders gaining 8 points there. The small team only with 9. Omelets with 10 also, but that's the 5th to 8th respectfully for these teams.
And these teams know when they get to a new event, they have to really navigate it very well. As they've seen here in the obstacle course, they're trying to get down this pathway as fast as possible, which you're supposed to do.
And here in the final, what do we have? And I think that was Science. Particles able to take home a medal. And with that being said, look at how this replay runs out.
Yeah, look at this. You can see right here, Science able to take home the win. And ooh, it was a close one for 3rd place, as Avocado did take 2nd. Leaf from Forest in the 3rd place bronze medal position. As we probably could see during the graphic, here you see once again Greenies out in front, but then Science was like, I'm coming right past you. Then we got Forrest coming through. Right past House Payment. House Payment was actually going to get the bronze medal, but look at that close there.
And that was very close. But Leaf was able to hold on for a medal here. Forrest will get their medal. Science in first and Greenies in second. So gold and silver for Science and Greenies respectfully, with Forrest getting that bronze. What a nice job by our hosts getting that medal. Now we are looking at our total standings right after the halfway point of this Team of Mobile League and Big Macs. They still have the lead up by 3 over the Splashers. Icy Greenery still in third, but Science jumping 5 spots up into fourth. He got 80 points, but he can still make a big difference. As Freddy Speeders, Hot Cocoa, and House Payment drop 1, Forrest, our hosts, up into the 8th place spot. Moving up 2, to start off the second half of the Teamwork Mobile League, we'll have climbing. We'll see you then. Welcome back to Teamwork Mobile League Season 5. We are back after a short or long break, you would call, right here for event number 9 of this Teamwork Mobile League Season 5. We got climbing right now, hosted by Forrest this season. And as you can see, our total standings right there, the Big Macs have a 3-point lead over the Splashers. Icy Greenery in third. Then you have Science in fourth. They was able to get the record last season with 90.01 centimeters in this event. Joining me as always in the commentary booth is Patrick Smith.
You got it. And I'm here just to commentate with Sam Lopeka as we see Heat 1, Run 1 will go up right now. This climbing event works with 2 runs between the heat. And we'll see right here who gets what down the stretch.
Yeah, you have to see who gets the best measurement. And Omelet started off very amazing right there. Ocean Veggies coming in dead last in run 1. But we'll see how they do in run number 2.
The all 4 Moguls are going, and Ocean Veggies actually did better there. I think they are just a great team here in climbing.
Yes, they are. When it comes to climbing, they like to climb up their 41.5 centimeters with the green beans, and then you have it all the way down to the omelets. So omelets did not do well there compared to their first run, but look at our total.
Yeah, we do add the totals, just by the way, to both runs, as the Great Lakes with 84.11 centimeters, they will take the lead. That's our benchmark right there. Then we got Omelets, Aqua Green, and Ocean Veggies. Ocean Veggies with a 74.43 in the 4th place spot.
And so far, that's last place, as we now see Heat number 2 go up, because this of House Payment, who did very well there. I think that was the small team also was in there with their reserve marble, Ocean Blue.
Yeah, but look at what Forrest did. They are great here at being hosts and doing amazing job right there to seal off the deal in run number 1.
Yeah, let's see what happens here in run number 2. And Forrest once again goes up there and gets up there with ease. House Payment in second place with Ocean Blue, the reserve for small team, just barely missing out of Team Galactic. Look at that, 35.93 centimeters and 35.89. Let's see how it adds up.
Yeah, and Forrest with the 42.99, that's going to really help them. And yes, it does. Look at that, 84 centimeters, soft them right into second. But to close 3rd place behind, we have his House Payment with 82.09 centimeters. Then you got a small team and Team Galactic. They are sitting in 6th and 7th, respectfully.
Yeah, this is definitely going to go very fast. As you see the halftime standings already, the Great Lakes lead it with the 84.11 centimeters. Then you have Forrest, and then you have House Payment, Omelets in 4th, Aqua Green, the small team, with Ocean Veggies and Team Galactic.
Yeah, Team Galactic did not do very well there, as Ocean Veggies, actually, they did not do a good job here in climbing, because they're already second to last, as we now have Heat number 3.
First run for Heat 3 Greenies. They look like to beat out Icy Greenery right down the stretch there. Did they do it, though? Let's see. Yes, they did. Wow. 40.02 centimeters. And then you got Slime from Icy Greenery going down. Hot Cocoa and Science. Science trying to do well here in this event, trying to actually beat out their own record that they set last season. Can they do it? Icy Greenery with the nice margin up there. And I think they did just had a little impact at the end of it too with Science. Impact contact right there. Ice Greenery 44.02. There's the contact at the end. You got Science in second, then Hot Cocoa in third. Let's see how this tallies up. And yes, Icy Greenery with an 84.02 centimeters. They will go in second place.
Yeah, that team very enthusiastic right now. But Science, and then you got Hot Cocoa and Greenies in 7th and 8th, respectfully. Science only goes to 5th place. That is not good. That is not good, but it's a great top 5 finish there.
Now it's our final heat of this event. Fruity Speeders getting it done in run number 1. They have their marble Citrus, and they're going for 41.89 centimeters. Big Macs with their marble iced tea doing great also.
Yeah, 40.99, but we'll see how run number 2 really shakes off all 4 of these competitors. Oh, the Splashers get the best out of the best. Fruity Speeders did not do well there. Citrus from the Fruity Speeders did not do well on that second run, but Wade, the captain for Splashers, with a 41.56 centimeters. They're going to be able to take home run number 2's win, but let's see how it adds to the standings. And it only puts all 4 of these teams in bottoms of the order. Look at that. 7th, 8th, 11th, and 13th. That's going to mean that the Great Lakes are going to be your gold medalists once again in climbing.
Yes, they are. Look at that team getting sitting on top of the podium once again. They just got their gold medal in obstacle course, with Icy Greenery coming in second and Forest coming in third. But still, they got their medal last event. But wow, what a nice showing here. Excellent job here by the Great Lakes. They take 2 gold medals in the row to jump all the way up to 10th. And Icy Greenery has just took the lead after event number 9 by only 7. Big Macs and Splashers drop down second and third place, with Science going in 4th. Curling will be up next. We'll see you then. It is definitely packed cold here inside of this Team of Mobile League Stadium. Hosted by Forest, we have curling in event number 10 here. And let's get our total standings right here. Oh, Icy Greenery up by 7 points, with the Big Macs in second and Splashers in third. Here's our bracket for curling, as you can see on our list. And obviously joining me in the commentary booth is always going to be Patrick Smith.
Correct, and I am here once again for another great event here. We got curling on our board as Ice gets us started. Go ahead and set it that red ring, which costs you 3 points.
Yeah, the objective of curling is to curl onto that house where that board is, as you just saw Spinach do, and you're trying to get as many points as possible. If you're tied at the end, then it's going to be about the distance that the marble is to the button. That's what they call closer to the center, the CTC. As we now have green beans that's just rolling in. Icy Greenery is inside of the 1 point ring, which is that blue ring. That white ring is worth 2. Then you have the red ring that is worth 3. And the white button inside of that red ring is worth 5. If you're able to get on that button, that is 5 points. So far, the Icy Greenery is up 1-0 over the Ocean Veggies. There goes not Slime, but Icky, the captain of Icy Greenery. Now Zucchini trying to finish things off, curls off the back, but does not get anywhere near it. And Icy Greenery is going to be able to be moving on to the next round, which is the quarterfinals, as we now have heat number 2.
Well, again, I think these two teams are going to be really competing. Actually, these heats actually are going to do well as Pulsar now rolls down here. Whoa, they almost went inside that 5-point ring. Pulsar almost did that, and wow, a dislodge right there sends Pulsar back to 1 point. That was Ice-T with the dislodge, and here comes Dripper. Dripper trying to do magically right here, but doesn't do it. Here goes Quarter Pounder. Yeah, Quarter Pounder, the reserve marble, doesn't do anything for our team so far. Starry, no, nothing up there for Starry. And now here goes McNugget. McNugget trying to do something for the Big Macs, but just can't. And with that being said, with one more marble remaining, we have Kesar. Kesar hasn't really did much. Oh, almost was out of that 2 bite ring to get him 2 points. But with that being said, Team Galactic already going to be moving on.
What is showing there by this team as we now move on to heat number 3. The Splashers will take on the small team as Whirlpool gets things started. Whirlpool curls off of the back left as Mitt now. Oh, the aiming is not right. Okay, trying to go back into the center, but just can't get on that ring. Mitt couldn't do that. Here's Tidepool. No, that's actually off to the left side again. Here's Polar Bear. What about that marble? Polar Bear, no, actually off to the far side. Down the stretch. Here's Ocean. How about this marble? Ocean, nothing there for Ocean. So Splashers trying to keep the small team in business. Oh, and the bad entry there by Polar Steve. Bad entry. Not a good one, but it was very bad.
Very bad. I wouldn't even imagine about that.
And that's going to be Aquamarine, who can't even get on the board. None of these marbles are able to get on the board here. What will White Glue do? And he doesn't get anything going for the small team, which means who's closest to the center? It is the small team, because Mitt was on the board first, and he's the closest to that button. So he will take home the win with his team.
Now we have Science. They are taking on the Greenies. Evaporation trying to go down first to get things started.
I thought Evaporation wasn't even that very good, but he is right now. Avocado though, no, not so much.
You can say that again. I was going to piggyback off of what you said there, but Condensation now going right next to its teammate, can't even curl on side of that curling ring board. Green Apple goes off to the left. Can't do anything for this team of green marbles. What about Adam? Adam doesn't do anything. How about Celery, our captain? Celery doesn't go down too well there. Here comes Particles, bouncing, and I think hitting in the wrong direction because he also went off to the left side. Let's see Cucumber, our last marble of this heat, and nope, nothing there, but I think Cucumber is closest to the center. Sammy's and the Greenies are going to take home the win, so that means that team will be moving on.
Great heat right there, as they now have the hosts against Space. Our hosts of this season trying to knock off Space as Grass goes off to the left side to start. What about Black? He's also off to the Black, I think, just miscalculated what he could do there. Bush now. Bush going to the left side. Just curling right off the bat. Just trying to get it right in front of Black. Now here comes Clover. Clover hits off to the left, but doesn't get inside that curling ring. None of these moguls are trying to get inside that curling ring. There goes that other mogul. Will he be able to handle it? No, actually, nothing there. What about Spade, the captain for Space? Spade goes with one total point right down there. Good job by that model, but he immediately gets dislodged immediately after. That was planned. The reserve, that gives Forest a point. Space trying to have their last marble, which is Oreo. And Oreo just went off to the far side. Just doesn't do anything. So that means Forest is going to get the win, 1-0.
Next, we have is heat number 6. It's house payment against Aqua Green.
I thought Aqua Green was a very laid back team, but now they have to take on house payment. Ooh, tough teams going on. Is Seaweed, and money doesn't do anything for the teams so far.
What about Rich? Rich goes off to the left side again. These marbles, they got the talent, but they ain't doing it that much. There goes Aqua Green. They got Spot right there. Spot goes right up to nearing that 1 point ring. Goes right up nearing there. And now we have Paid. Paid goes right way off. Let's see what happens to Earth. Earth trying to be careful not to dislodge his own teammate. And he doesn't. So that's good news there for Aqua Green. They're literally close enough to try to take home the win. Dollar can't do anything. Now, let's see what we got for Galaxy Cluster. No. But I think with that marble that's closest to that blue ring, that's going to be what gets Aqua Green the win.
Yes, it is. That's how you get that closer to the center momentum. And now look, you would be dominant as we now have the 30 speeders taking on the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes in that blue color, while the 50 speeders are in that orange color. Lake Ontario gets things started for the Great Lakes. That was Apricot. Now it's Tangerine that's up now. Tangerine going off to the far side, but doesn't do anything to really progress this action. The Great Lakes, they got Lake Erie that was up there. Now we have Citrus. Citrus coming all the way back inside. He couldn't even get there. He almost did. Not that Mama was actually being able to be sneaky enough to get on there. Nothing good for Lake Superior. Another big marble. Now we have Orange. What will Orange do? Actually goes right to the next to his teammate. I didn't think he was actually going to do that, but that's amazing too. Lake Michigan tries to bounce off to the house, but doesn't, just falls off to the left side. So he just gets out of it. But the Great Lakes do manage to win due to the closest to the center. So that's how they was able to take it home, as we now have Hot Cocoa against the Omelets.
Hot Cocoa starts off with hot coffee.
I thought, Hot Cocoa is a very good team with Omelets trying to dominate what can happen. Scramble, not too great there to begin off.
But how about Burning Chalk? Burning Chalk's trying to curl back inside, but no, they are just going off to the left side. They don't even care what side they go off to. Not a good aim there for Egg, the captain of the Omelets. What will Hot Chocolate do, though?
Hot Chocolate, you really want some hot chocolate, then you can actually ask Hot Chocolate, who curls right back inside the center and gets on the blue ring. Gives a point to Hot Cocoa, as Fried doesn't do anything off the bat there.
Here comes Cardboard. Can Cardboard do anything? No, he can't. But what will Boyle do? Will Boyle finish things off by getting higher than Hot Cocoa? No, Hot Cocoa is going to be able to win this 1-1 zip. The scoreboard, they will take it home. What a nice showing after those heats.
I agree. That showing was excellent. Icy Greenery was able to beat the Ocean Veggies. That was a good matchup. And then we just saw Hot Cocoa against Omelets. Hot Cocoa beating them. And now here's our updated bracket. As you see the standings, the halfway 9th to 16th, the bottom 7, we should say, House Pavement gets the best out of the rest. Fruity Speeders with Splashers getting 11th. All the way down to Ocean Veggies, who again gets last. That's not a good showing for the Ocean Veggies. If you're the Ocean Veggies fans, then sorry. But that's what happens. As you now start with Greens for a quarterfinal A with Icy Greenery against Team Galactic. Greens trying to start off strong there. And what did Pulsar do just down the stretch? Goes off to the left side. Can't aim for the straight piece. That's for Ice also.
Yeah, the same's gonna go for Ice. And now it's going to be Kesar. Kesar comes through. And I don't think there's gonna be inside of the house either.
No, it's not. Now we got Icky. Icky trying to masterpiece his action-packed racing here with Icy Greenery. Team Galactic now with Dripper. Dripper goes off to the left, and everybody a little bit piled up right here in this heat. Who's going to win? It depends on who's closer to the center. Sky tries to come right back on, but just gets right back out. Sky does not do anything there for Icy Greenery. Could have potentially won it for that team. Starry going through, and I think that's going to do it. But look at that. Starry just managed to get closer enough to the center, so that's going to be a win for Team Galactic.
Right on top, the number 1 seeded team, which is our leaders, Icy Greenery, is enough. The small team against the Greenies. To get things started off, it's Polar Bear, but Polar Bear doesn't do too well to begin with. Here's Avocado. Oh, wow. Gives the Greenies inside of that. Red Ring gets 3 points. Just like that. But immediately after that happens, Polar Steve's just gonna dislodge him out of the gate.
Well, I thought the Greenies were gonna be super happy about their 3-point ring until the small team dislodges them, as we now have this Mint Marble that's going up, and I thought Mint was going to be able to get inside of that curling ring, but just couldn't get inside there. Cucumber missing everything. you can see there that Cucumber just missed everything inside there. Here comes Light Blue.
Light Blue goes off the side. Can't get anything. Still held scoreless. No team has scored yet. Here comes Green Apple. What will Green Apple do? And I think that is actually Green Apple. But the Greenies 2 minutes to win. So they will beat the small team here in this heat, which is the quarterfinal B, as we now move into quarterfinal C.
What a nice job there by that team, the Greenies, as we now have our hosts taking on Aqua Green. Grass started us off with our hosts, now Seaweed. Seaweed can't even get on the board on that particular note. There goes Bush. Bush is our captain, and I don't think Bush would be able to get on anything like that. What about Spot? Actually, he stops and he just goes down. I think he just goes down in the dumps there as Plant now comes through, rolling fast, but coming up from the left, so can't get in the house. What about Earth? Is Earth going to do anything? And that just comes right off, way off actually, of the house there for Earth. What do we got for Tree though? Can Tree get on the board? No, Tree cannot. And the last marble we have is Galaxy Cluster. And Galaxy Cluster, not even on the ring. But what does Aqua Green do? They got one marble that's closer to the center, so they got the win.
for those mobiles that's closer to the center, as soon as you get a mobile that's closer to the center, you would definitely be able to take the win as Lake Ontario starts things off with the Great Lakes against Hot Cocoa.
Yeah, to kick off the end to the quarterfinals matchup, we have those two teams. Coffee. Oh, he was off nowhere near the edge of that. Lake Michigan. That's Lake Michigan for the Great Lakes, but he can't do anything. Just that's right behind Coffee though. Let's see what we have now. Burning Chalk off to the blue ring. Can't curl, just back curls to the left side and can curl right back onto the paper, but just can't do anything for the team. Lake Erie didn't do well there. What about Hot Chocolate going down? Hot Chocolate trying to give Hot Cocoa a big deficit here against the Great Lakes. What will Lake Superior do? Bumps off to the left, tries to curl back inside, stays on the paper, but does not get inside the house.
You gotta get inside the house in order to score points, and that's not what Hot Cocoa did. He didn't even get to the house. That was cardboard. Our last marble. That's gonna mean that the Great Lakes are gonna be able to win because they are closer to the center.
They got another marble that's closer to the center. It just keeps on being that as we now have the semifinals. Look at our bracket as you can see. Team Galactic, Greenies, and Aqua Green and the Great Lakes are into the semifinals. First, we have to check out these standings from 5th to 8th. Would you care to say them?
Of course, we got Icy Greenery, Forest, Hot Cocoa, and the small team taking the 5th to 8th. And Icy Greenery gets the best of the rest. Our hosts getting 6th place in this event. Well, what a top 10 finish there.
Very great top 10 finish as we now have semifinal A. It's the Greenies and Team Galactic. That's Avocado that gets things started and doesn't retrieve the ring. Oh, way off there by Pulsar.
Yeah, watch out what Pulsar does, because it's not going to be pretty as soon as you see it. Green Apple trying to get on side of that curling ring board. Can't even do it. Tried so hard, but just couldn't do it. Here's Kesar. Kesar trying to get offside, but goes on the paper, but does not get on the action. Here comes Green Apple. It's Green Apple's turn. Just trying to dislodge his own teammate, but there's no mobile that's on the board. There goes Dripper, and Dripper does not do anything for Team Galactic. Tries to go off to the left side, but just can't do it. To the right side now for Celery. Oh, and he just backs away from the house.
You gotta get inside of that house, you know. You have to be able to. Can you curl? That's why this event is called curling. And wow, Team Galactic, I think, just took the win down there with Starry, the captain, because they got that marble that was close enough to the house, was able to get closer enough for the win. A nice job there, as we now have semifinal B.
What a nice job in that semifinal A by Team Galactic to be able to take Willis Starry. Now we have semifinal B. It's Aqua Green against the Great Lakes. Lake Superior went down for the Great Lakes, and Aqua Green already had seaweed, so here comes Spot. Spot going off and trying to go right back into the house, can't even do it.
Yeah, he thought he was going to go right back inside of the house. Lake Michigan's just missing the house multiple times. When you know you're missing the house, it's just not working out for you. Here's Earth that just stops. Earth just manages just to stop there.
That is funny. I even think actually expecting that to happen. And then you see Lake Erie just with the impact contact on Earth, and it just takes them off. That is something. That is something never seen before in the Teamwork Marble League. Guess Galaxy Cluster. He did curl right on almost to that blue ring center. Was going to give themselves points, but does not. But does Lake Ontario do anything? No. But the Great Lakes do manage to win. Look at how close they are to Aqua Green of getting that closer to the center margin. As we now are going to be moving on further inside of this bracket, which is going to change.
Well, we had some great performances in the semifinals, so it's going to change here. The gold medal match is going to become Team Galactic and the Great Lakes. Those two will have to play each other, and for the gold, we'll have Team Galactic and the Great Lakes will play for gold. Sorry, Greenies and Aqua Green is the bronze medal match, which we have right now. Avocado trying to get us started for the Greenies. Doesn't do too well there. Seaweed missing everything. Seaweed just misses everything there. And that's not good for that marble. Green Apple just on the drive. He was about to get that 1-point ring. He can't even get inside of that blue ring that was just available to him. And I think Spot just missed everything.
What?
He missed everything. He literally just went off this side and just missed everything there. As Celery, the captain of the Greenies, trying to get onto the board. They're close, but they do not manage to do that. Here comes Earth. Earth trying to get inside that board. Can't curl inside a little bit. Here comes Cucumber. Oh, Cucumber's way too short. Just off to the left side. Nothing good for Cucumber. What about Galaxy Cluster? Can he seal the win here for Aqua Green? Can he get it? No, he can't. And I think the Greenies with that marble closer to the center, they are going to be taking bronze in event number 10. Now let's see who will take gold. Will it be Team Galactic or will it be the Great Lakes? Remember that the Great Lakes already got a gold in the last event as they come down here with Lake Superior. Let's see if they'll be able to get another one.
Yeah, they beat Team Galactic. That will be their second straight in a row as Pulsar now goes down and just curls off to the left side like every other marble does.
The same thing that you can be said for Lake Michigan. We just talked about it. You just said it. That is not good. Just curling off to the left side. And that's also the same for Kesar. Kesar didn't do too well down the stretch there. And now with our final few marbles, there goes Lake Erie. Cannot do it. Lake Erie comes off the side, but just can't do it there. What about Team Galactic? Team Galactic has Dripper now. Dripper can't do anything about what he just did. But what do you see here? The not Lake Ontario, but Lake Superior is able to get onto the board. If our last marble star, he can't even dislodge Lake Superior, which gives the Great Lakes their second gold in a row. What a nice showing there by the Great Lakes. They are able to come out on top of event number 10. The Team Galactic in the silver medal spot and Greenies in bronze.
Great showing there by this team, the Great Lakes. Just unstoppable so far. In just 2 events, 2 golds.
With that being said, we are going to move right into our total standings. Icy Greeny with a 15-point lead over the Big Macs. You got Splash, Science Forest. The Great Lakes jumped up 4 spots into 6th place. Team Funnel Descent will be up next. We'll see you then.
After a long hiatus, we welcome you to the Teamwork Marble League Season 5, Event 11. We are here in this stadium home of Forest, here with the Team Funnel Descent, here in event number 11 of this Teamwork Marble League series. Now taking a look at the total standings. Icy Greenery up by 17 over the Big Macs with Splashers in third. Then we got Science in 4th place. My name is Samuel Pekka, and I'm joined here in the commentary booth by none other than Patrick Smith.
You got it. That is me, and I'm so excited to see how these moguls manage to race here inside of this team funnel descent. It's like the funnel endurance. The only difference is you'll be getting points depending on where and how you finish. Because if you're a marble and if you go in last place, then you would technically win. If you're not in last place, then you would technically be in well, you probably get the deal if you've seen Team Marble League Season 4.
Yes, you will, as we see how heat number 1 gets us started. 30 speeders already with one marble lagging behind. I think they had 3 marbles already finished so far. There goes Science down the road to Team Galactic. What will Team Galactic do? Oh, Team Galactic doesn't even do inside. And that's going to be it of that first heat.
Well, so far, as we see everything is house payment did start off amazing right there. They're gonna be able to win this first heat with their marble paid. Paid's able to take home that one. Then you got Science in second and third. They got 15 and 14. Those are the points that will be added up from 16 all the way down to 1. It's going to be something like that. That's how the maneuvers are gonna pull out. As now, look at that. Science with a good 36 points. House payment with the exact same amount. Both those marbles teams will be advancing. Team Atlantic and Freddy Speeders nowhere near the action. Actually, they were near the points with 36 points being the margin right there.
Wow, what a great heat there for those marbles, as we now have Greenies, Hamlets, Forest are hosts with the Great Lakes. All those marbles are going to go down right now, and it's like Forest having the lead up top. And further below, we got a Greenie marble that's down there at the bottom, and that's not good for that marble either. There goes Greenies, and they are dropping down inside that funnel more further. Also, if you manage to get a tie here in this team funnel descent, and you're trying to figure out which marble advances, then they will come down to a 1 marble versus 1 marble battle, 1v1, duel it out to see who wins. And Forest is doing great here with their points. They're gonna be able to get as many points as possible. Omelets drop in, and then it looks like Forest dropping in. No, it's the Great Lakes. The 2 Forest marbles just drop in immediately after.
Whoa, what a great showing so far for Forest, as we see them get great amount of points here. 3 from Forest with 16. Then you got Bush, the captain of Forest, getting 15, so you got 16, 15, and then they also have a 2, but they also have 12, and they will be definitely advancing with 45 points. Amazing job there. But who wins between the Great Lakes and the Omelets? We'll see with that 1v1 tiebreaker round.
Yes, we will. The Great Lakes, who will they send up there? And Omelets, who will they send up there? Which one of those teams will be advancing with Forest, who takes home the win in this heat. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, a lot of medals trying to be given out at the end of this event. It'll be Lake Ontario versus Scramble. By the way, for both of these teams, one of these marbles will let their team move on to the semifinals, which the Great Lakes we're about to do right now. They're in the lead. That is Lake Ontario. They're in front. Oh, nice hit there by the Omelets, which is Scramble. Scramble with a nice hit down there. But this race is not over yet. Can Scramble finish the race strongly? Actually, wow, what a nice attack right there. And I think Lake Ontario might have gotten it. Yes, Lake Ontario will take home the victory. That marble will be able to lift his team to advancing.
Nice job there by Lake Ontario. You've never seen how they really relentless look like. They are dominant every step of the way, you know. Lake Ontario just makes very great play. Scramble had a hard-fought battle, but didn't come out on top, so that team will not be advancing. That was Omelets right there. That team will not be moving on to the next round. But these other Moguls are just trying to get down there and race here with it. They got Ontario with a 45-1-2, and then you got Omelets with a 49-17. So it's going to be super dominant when you see these two teams battle as Lake Ontario does what they can do.
Yes, they have. And Lake Ontario for the Great Lakes now in advancing spot range, as we now have heat number 3 with Icy Granary, the small team with Splashers. Also, Aqua Green's also in there, but we'll see which one of these mobile teams will go on top on this one. And it's a great start for Icy Granary out the gate. Not a great start for Aqua Green, as one of their mobile shops inside to that final dish. That's the yellow dish right there. And that's not good for that mobile. Ooh, lagging it behind now. It's the small team. They're in the lead right now.
Great by the small team. They like to take home the lead here. This team falls. You have to watch out for the small team. But let's see if they'll be able to take as many points as possible. Oh, the hits are just tracking down our leaders. The team overleads, team above leaders are also in this. They're done. Overleads done. And there's the last marble there for the small team that will just drop on through, trying to get as much points as possible. And see what the small team manages to do here.
Well, let's see, because like it is a team event, the team final descent, it's like a team event. You have to be able to finish the concept of this race here. You have to be able to work as a team, too. A small team with a good 16 amount of points. Right there, then Aqua Green comes in. Icy Granary with a 14, 13, and 12. Wow. That's going to really help them a lot, and you can see that with the 44-37. That win belongs to Icy Granary. The small team does advance by only 3 points over the Splashers. Aqua isn't nowhere near any of those teams, but the small team and Icy Granary was who happens to be our Tier Global League Season 5 leaders will be advancing. So let's see how well they do in the semifinals right after Heat 4 goes down.
Heat 4 is consistent, considering Space, Hot Cocoa, the Big Macs there are so big, and we also have, well, obviously, and Ocean Veggies.
Right. I could see that when it's shown on the screen.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even see that. It's just something that you didn't even see. A Space, one of their moguls, just goes down and just takes the last place. We got a cluster going on now with these moguls in the team on the sand. They cannot go down as they get freed by the giant hand, which you haven't seen very often. It goes a Big Mac right there, and the Big Mac, nice clutch for the Ocean Veggies. And all the other moguls are just trying to come behind the grid. Ooh, it's trying to do something for the Big Macs. They can't even do what they can they?
Yeah, that is a good point down there. And what will these teams have in point total expertise? Remember, only the top 2 will be advancing.
You got it. It's like the top 2 always advance into the round. Quarter pounder, the reserve ball for the Big Mac, with that 16, and then all the way down you get Space. That takes the bottom 2 spots. They also take a 14 and 13. That's really not going to help them. Hot Cocoa doing pretty good too. Ocean Veggies 6 and 5 and 9, and they will be a total of 32. Big Macs though, for the win, they will be advancing. Hot Cocoa has to take on Ocean Veggies. Which one of these moguls will be able to take home the win? Hot Cocoa or will it be Ocean Veggies? We'll see in this tiebreaker that is just about to happen now.
So yeah, Big Macs were doing well in hot cocoa and roasted veggies. We'll see what they do.
And what will they do? That is a good question down there on the stretch. That's the question that you have to be waiting while you're watching this tiebreaker between hot cocoa and roasted veggies. You have the burning chalk, the reserve model for hot cocoa that's out in the lead right now, and you got spinach and roasted veggies that's currently in last place, but makes a great hit on hot cocoa. But wow, burning chalk doesn't feel that counters that hit that's out there, and he's able to take the lead. I think hot cocoa is gonna get this one in the books, and yes, hot cocoa with the advancing spot right there in hand. Hot cocoa does work there at all. They managed to move on to the semifinals.
And what Hot Cocoa did there was pretty awesome, because you would never think that Hot Cocoa was actually going to be able to do that. Spinach was going to come out on top a little bit, but the 37-37, but they do not manage to do that. Burning Chalk just out inside of the Drag Nation. That Marble team will take home the win in advance. There's that hit there by Spinach, but then you got Burning Chalk right there with the counter attack. That was not second follow. That's what really made Burning Chalk the reserve marble, meant to take the win away. Speaking of inside of these mobile races, it's going to be a lot of physical action as we now have the standings from 9th to 16th.
Yeah, these standings from 9th to 16th will consist of Splashers, who have 34. We got Omelets down there. The Team Galactic in the 11th, Ocean Veggies, Speedy Speeders, Space Green is not green. Another crazy last place there for Aqua Green. Not surprising, but really not good for that team. Splashers, though, won't be getting the best out of the rest. From the 9th to 8th, 3rd to 16th place region.
Yeah, now we have the semi-final really wrapping us up now. Science is in there with house payment. There's the Great Lakes also, with, of course, this mobile team, and the Big Macs also trying to wrap up what they can here. Forest already has a mobile wagon behind us. It's supposed to have our hosts are doing fine so far. What will they be able to do to claim the final, getting a couple of the final spots? Well, we'll see here. A lot of marbles already chopping in early on. We're not even through 39-second mark on all of these marbles that are chopping on. So now you're at 50-second mark, and we still got marbles dropping at the 46-second mark, so they'll be concerned in the action. See where the marbles land at, though. The Great Lakes will finish second to last, and that's how you guys are gonna work. Actually, they finished second to first. Speaking of, this Forest is the winner of that, because that Forest mobile was able to lag behind a little bit to take that win.
Enough for the Forest mobile, okay? We talked about Forest a lot. Here in this plant reserve, getting a good 16. Then they have a 14 also. They come down all the way to get 7 and 6 points, respectfully. We got the Great Lakes. Science is in there. With house payment with 11 and 9. What will we have here? They also got a 1. House payment does too, but they have enough to take home second place. Forest will be advancing. House payment will also be advancing. The Great Lakes and Science both getting 30, so but they will go. Oh, but they will not moving on to the final, whereas Forest and house payment will be doing that.
Our hosts trying to get it up there in house payment, trying to pay their own house right now. As we now have semifinal B, because this thing up the small team, our leaders, Icy Greenery, with Big Man, with the hot cocoa in there. And what about the small team trying to do something with this action so far? I see the Big Macs are in this heat, not the previous heat, by the way, if you just mentioned that.
Yeah, I think you just did mention that too. You want to say this heat, not the previous one ever during the damn time. Looking at the bottom, the Big Mac that finishes. There goes Hot Cocoa finishing. Right, we already finished. You get an Icy Green that just finished there. A lot of other Moguls that are finishing up right now. You got a cluster of scrambled marbles. So I think a giant hand will be into the rescue there. And definitely will happen down the stretch. But what's this? Icy Green is still in the lead. We still have a marble that is in the lead right now. So speaking of how that even happens, that even happens a lot of the time. We've been seeing a lot of that throughout the last couple of races. But Icy Greenery, they're looking like to take home another medal here. They're trying to increase their lead with the 17 points over the Big Mac so far. And Splashes the tie with the Big Macs technically at points wise. But we'll see how they do here.
Well, what will they do? That's a very dominant question right there. What will they do to be able to take over top spot Icy Greenery with about 16, 14, 13, and what about 5 also? So that's going to be an easy win there. The Big Macs, will they be moving on with them? They got 15 and 11. They also got 1 last place with 1 and 1 and 8. Oh yeah, the Big Macs will be advancing by 7 points of Hot Cocoa, but what a 13-point victory by Icy Greenery. They almost put up 50 points in this team final set, but 48 has to be a great margin right there. The Big Macs, once again, will be advancing. Icy Greenery, our championship leaders, are going to the final as we see the standings from 5th to 8th.
These standings from 5th to 8th actually got messed up because I think the timing and scoring really messed up 5th place. Technically, because Gateway's supposed to have 5th, which they're supposed to, and then Science is supposed to have 5th and lead over 30 points. So, 5th and 6th, respectfully there. And they really messed up and just screwed Science off of a point.
Yeah, they did down there, and Forest, House Payment, Icy Greenery, and the Big Macs will tackle the final. Which team, mobile team, will be able to take the win here inside of this Teamwork Mobile League Season 5? Which one will take the gold?
Well, it depends. Yeah, as Icy Greenery, they already got a marble all the way further up top down there. You see. And further below, I think it's House Payment. That's not actually doing well. The Big Macs trying to find one side and catch base. And great job there. Forest, though, is not a good job there. Or host so far. I don't know if they'll be able to claim a medal. Icy Greenery, though, is trying to beat the Big Macs. But the Big Macs have 3 marbles, and Icy Greenery only has 2. Wow, what has just happened to this Marble Madness Showdown right here? As we're not even in the showdown, we're in the Team Marble League Season 5, and this is actually just happening. Icy Greenery gets 2 spots in the dominant action, and I think the Big Macs, will they be able to seal the deal for the win, or will they not? Let's see what happens so far. By the time the scoring goes on, we'll be able to see the replay.
Yeah, and this is the replay, as you can see right there. It's McNugget for the Big Macs with a good 16 points, then all the way down. Look at that, Icy Greenery 15-14. Then it's the Big Macs with the 13 and 12. House Payment did good. They got 11, 9, and 8 all the way at the top. House Payment with 3. Oh, Forest with the 1, 2, and 4. That's not good. And that's going to be a total of 14 for Forest. But Big Macs are going to be your gold medalists for the team final descent, as Icy Greenery will be in silver, and House Payment with the bronze. Another medal for Icy Greenery. What a nice showing he's had, or that team has had, rather, in this series.
Yes, and the Big Macs, great way to get the top step of the podium. Icy Greenery going in that silver range. House Payment did a nice job taking that bronze medal away.
You have said it like that, and exactly like that is talking about as you see the total standings. Icy Greenery leads by 12 over the BMX. Gloucester is still down. Forest and the Great Lakes moved up one space. Sunshrop's down to 6th. House Payment in 7th, and Hot Cocoa in 8th. Thank you so much for watching this one. We'll meet you back for block pushing. That's our next event. We will see you then. Take care.
Welcome to the Teamwork Marble League Season 5. We now have a strength event here where the Moguls have to really push the block as far as possible. It's called block pushing here in the Teamwork Marble League. It's Season 5, and let's look at our total standings after Event 11. Icy Greenery still with the lead over the Big Macs by 12. Splashers in 3rd, Forest and the Great Lakes moving up a spot up to 4th and 5th respectfully. I'm Samuel Petta, and obviously joining me in the commentary booth is always going to be Patrick Smith.
You've got it. And let's see how these marbles push the block as far as possible. You'll have 4 pushes in each heat to do it, as the first heat will show us how it's done here. You have 4 pushes for each heat. Let's see what their measurements will be.
Yes, you do. And the top, not the top 10, but the top 2 pushes that is the best will be added collectively together, and that will be the total push as a 30.99 for 30 speeders. They did well there in that first push.
Yep, and all of the other marbles are going to do very well here. Oh, look at that. I think the Great Lakes are able to do something dominant there. The Great Lakes trying to capitalize what they can do and try to move up farther inside of the standings. Aqua Green looked like they did well too. But look there. Everybody's in the 30s. Range 31.51 for the Great Lakes. Yeah, they really put up a big show there.
You're now moving on into Heat 1's 3rd push. Let's see what we have. Oh, looks like 30 speeders like to get a little bit of the edge over the Great Lakes there.
Yeah, just watch this replay one more time. I think the Great Lakes just a little bit didn't have that energy or strength to push it forward as quick as what 30 speeders did. So they're the first team to get 32 centimeters in this push, with a close second being the Great Lakes, but there's still one more push remaining to see which team will take which top 2 of their best pushes will be.
Yes, and that time that was Aqua Greenery, or not Aqua Greenery, but Aqua Green that was able to collapse and push the block as far as possible. Closest was 30 speeders, then it was the Great Lakes right after.
Yeah, they made it up to 33.22. What a nice job for Aqua Green. I think they might be able to take the lead depending on where their best pushes were and where you know what, right? And yes, they do. 64.19, that's the benchmark to beat in that centimeter range. Then 30 speeders in 2nd with another 64. And the Great Lakes can't crack 64, but did good in that 3rd place spot. Space, not so good.
Yeah, we're going to see that right here as heat number 2 comes on. It's with our leaders and our 2nd place finishers. Actually also with the splashers in there in 3rd. So let's see what happens here. One mobile falls off by Icy Greenery, but I think they're able to just collectively push as far as possible. And yes, they will. Look at that, 32.16. And then Forest comes in, then it's Splashers that came in just right before the Big Macs. That was the close push heat there.
Yeah, it was very close. Also, if all of the marbles manage to fall off the course right before the block pushes, nobody's on the sky rail, then that means that the team will get disqualified or something like that.
Yes, it will. But look at that push for the Big Macs in the push number 2. They pushed it very far in 34.49. Amazing job there by the Big Macs. Close, not even close actually in that 2nd push.
You got it. That was not close. Down the stretch here, let's see what happens in the 3rd push. Big Macs lost one, but that doesn't give them a penalty. They still pushed the farthest. Let's see how well they do.
Yeah, another big stride for the Big Macs. Great push there. Force was almost able to catch up to it. But a 32.85 for the Big Macs are going to be able to take that push win right there.
Let's see. Yeah, right. Now it's time to check out their final push. You know, the Big Macs once again just out in front. Cannot be stopped on their pushes. They have an amount of strength to push the block forward and just keep on pushing it forward. Look at that, how the Big Macs did that.
Yeah, the way they did that, the way they worked together to be able to solve their problems on block pushing. 34.98, amazing job. Almost cracking 35 right there. Great instance there by the Big Macs.
Yep, as a result, they do go to the top of the standings right now with 69.47, with Force not even close in second place. And Ice Unity goes to third, Splashers in fifth in these standings. Let's see the halftime standings right now.
Yeah, early on, you're seeing that how the Big Macs did well there. You see the bolded pushes, 34.49 centimeters. For the Big Macs at 34.98. The bolded pushes are the ones that collectively added together to determine the amount of centimeters that they grab. So Big Macs holds the lead. Let's see if any other team can beat them or get up to where Forest and Icy Greenery is to try to claim the podium positions.
Yeah, that's going to be a competent Team Galactic. Already lost 2 marbles to begin their first push in this heat right now.
Yeah, but at least they lost 2 marbles, but they still kept 2 marbles on where the skyroll is, where that block is. So they still count their centimeters measurement. Right there, the greenies. Oh, everybody giving them a low score. Right there, Hot Cocoa just manages to crack 30.
Yeah, everybody else not even managing to crack 30, speaking of. So with that being said, I think that was a good start right there for Hot Cocoa and all the other teams striding. Look at that, Hot Cocoa. Nice edge out over Team Galactic there. The Greenies trying to do well with Ocean Veggies. Team Galactic, yep, in the Hot Cocoa. Everybody in that 20 centimeter range. I think they're all going to be at the bottom of the standings after their heat.
Yes, everybody will be. It looks like it, because everybody's just getting low score. And wow, did you see what the Ocean Veggies just did? They popped 3 marbles out close to getting a disqualification.
Yeah, that 1 marble would have popped out, and that would have been a disqualification right there. You don't want your marble to pop out, or actually all 4 of your marbles to pop out, because that will definitely be a disqualification. But still, low scoring. The highest right there on that push was Greenies with the 29.33.
Well, let's check out the final push between these 4 teams. And whoa, Hot Cocoa did it again. Did what Ocean Veggies just did there.
Yeah, and that push, I think Hot Cocoa just got too antsy and just let 3 marbles go off track there, and that's not good there by that team. But let's see what their totals are.
Yep, everybody's just getting low scores. Look at that, Greenies, Team Galactic, everybody just getting low scores in that 20 centimeter range. And look at that, 9th to 12th already set right there.
Yeah, but it won't be completely set, because we still have heaps left in formal pushes. But Hot Cocoa getting the best out of the rest from the 9th to 12th position down there. Team Galactic with 12th so far. Not good for that team so far, as we now have heat number 4's first push. House Payment did well there. Omelets trying to climb up to the standings.
Both teams actually are, and all the other teams are doing as well too. But House Payment does a great job pushing that block as far as possible. 33.49, great start to block pushing for House Payment after he was only seen back in season 1.
Yeah, he was called money back then, as House Payment gets another good push there in that second push range here in this heat.
Science was close this time, but House Payment is just able to edge out right there with a 33.12. Great job in that centimeter range for House Payment. Let's see if they'll be able to get a medal in this event.
Yep, and we just on down on the home strips, because we just have a few more events left of this team of Marble League. House Payment did not do well there. Omelets looked like they were close to House Payment there. Science goes right ahead of both of them, actually. So Science gets the jump there with the good 32 centimeters. House Payment and Omelets both get 31 centimeters. Wow, we've never seen that in the Team Up Marble League, have we?
No, we haven't, actually. That's actually the first time we've actually seen them have the same amount of centimeters. But House Payment, wow, that is an amazing push there for House Payment.
Yes, it is. Omelets couldn't even catch up to their science, just trying to go down, but no. It's House Payment that takes home that fourth push. They are dominant right there. 34.48, almost cracking out what the Big Macs put up, 34.49. But those were closer enough to 35, the flat margin. But with that being said, Omelets gets 10th here in this event with Small Team 11th. But look at this, Science is on the podium with bronze. House Payment will get the silver, and that means the Big Macs are able to take home the gold. Nobody able to beat out the Big Macs, and they will take it.
Yes, they will. That was a great dominant performance between the Big Macs and House Payment. They were close enough. Going back inside of the standings, now let's check it out. As we can see right here after event 12, it's the Big Macs that lead by 2. And look at this, the Ocean Veggies are out. They cannot take home the Team Up Marble League Season 5 win, but they still can try to podium and try to get more than Splasher's amount of points, which is 128. Up next is Collision. We will see you for that event. So take care, everybody.
Welcome back to the Teamwork Marble League Season 5. We are here for this event called Collision here in this season. Let's take a look at our total standings. It's the Big Macs that have a 2-point lead, or Icy Running, the Splashes in third, all the way down where Ocean Veggies is. They cannot win, but they can podium. Hello everybody, I am Big Marble this time. You might be wondering, where is Sam Lopeka? Well, he's on vacation for these events. He'll be back soon. And as we get ready to begin Group A here in Collision, I'm here with Patrick Smith, who's always commentating with Sam Lopeka normally.
Yes, sir, and we're gonna see great start as the Omelets get the win over the Greenies. You get 3 points for a win, you get 0 for a loss, and 1 for a draw. If you're tied up, yep, that will equal a draw.
Thank you for that, Patrick Smith. As we now have the Group A, we're going to have 6 matches each group. As we now move on to match number 2, we got the Great Lakes and Team Galactic. Ooh, the Great Lakes did not do poorly there, but Team Galactic manages to come on at top with 2 marbles on the board.
Great start for Team Galactic so far. Nice impact collision off of the start so far for the Great Lakes, but it's best for Team Galactic to get that win right there in that replay. You see, they got 2 on compared to only 1 marble for the Great Lakes.
What a nice showing there by Team Galactic to begin. They're going to go up again against the Omelets here in match number 3. Let's see how these 2 teams really do here in the Collision event. And Team Galactic with 4 on. Oh, they lost 1 at the bottom of your screen down there. So that's going to be a draw at 3 apiece.
Yep, and they both will get 1 point each. For draws, it's always 1 point. For losses, it's 0. And remember that if you win, you get 3. So it determines on that. Look down there on the bottom side. That's where Team Galactic fell off on.
Yep, and I definitely was expecting Team Galactic to actually win over the Omelets. Leads to end it in the draw, as you now have match 4 between the Greenies and the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes are starting off strong here, but the Greenies with 3 on, and they will keep that 3 on for 2 for the Great Lakes, and that's a good start there for that team right there.
Very great start. As we see right now, Greenies in the impact and collision, they got 3 marbles on right now on that board. 2 for the Great Lakes that are right now on, and that's going to be a great win there for the Greenies. You'll see how this replicates in the standings as we now have this match number 5.
Yep, it's between the Omelets and the Great Lakes. Let's see who's going to be able to grab it here. Omelets, the Great Lakes, just an impact late on the clock. Look at that. It's 3-2. It's the Great Lakes that get it done.
Yeah, the Great Lakes are able to get that one done over the Omelets. Omelets were not doing well there. Off of the hit, there you see their 3 right there. 1 marble near track. That's that 3rd marble that's on the course now. The Omelets are gonna lose that match, but we will see what happens as we now have our final match of Group A, which is Greenies and Team Galactic. Let's see how both of these teams do, and it's gonna be 1-0, Team Galactic. How did that happen right there? Greenies did not get a single marble on the board. All their marbles, look at that last marble falling out right off the track right there, and it's gonna be 1-0. Let's see who moves on. Only the top 2 advances out of the group stage, and it's going to be Team Galactic and the Omelets. They got 7 and 4 points respectively. The Great Lakes and the Greenies will not be moving on, as you just saw throughout the course of this event.
Yeah, this event is going to be special because teams can definitely win the Teamwork Marble League Season 5. As we have Group B, Hot Cocoa and Splashes will get things started. Hot Cocoa with 2 on. No, it's going to be 1 on for Hot Cocoa. And what's this? Splashes actually have 2 on instead of 1. Because it looked like from our angle, it's 1 even.
Yes, it was, but as you just saw on the angle, like one of the Splashes marbles was over on the opposite side out of the camera view. So we couldn't be able to see that, but if you rewind it back, then you will definitely see off camera that one of the Splashes marbles are still on. So they will get that win 2-1.
Great start there for that team, as we now have Forest and Aqua Green going up here inside of Group B. Forest taking 3 on. Oh, Aqua Green looked like to have 2 on, but they lost 1 marble just late out the gate there.
Well, let's watch here on the replay the system of anything that marbles can do. Let's see here. And yeah, Aqua Green did have 2 on. Oh, they just lost one of that marbles down near the bottom side of your screen. Technically kind of in the middle of where we're sitting at, to be honest.
You've got it. And that's exactly what I was trying to say too. Hot Cocoa against Aqua Green is match number 3. Hot Cocoa with 4 on, no 3 on. And it's gonna be 3-1, no 2-1. As the last moment drops in for Hot Cocoa. Still a win there for Hot Cocoa though.
Yeah, still a win, but Aqua Green is not doing well. They've already got 2 losses, and they both are, well, what you would consider one entirely good. Well, not good, but 1 of each, that is not good right there.
Yeah, definitely not. I was gonna say the exact same thing, but the consequence is really what happens here. Forest will now take out Splashes for match number 4. See what we got here. The Splashers trying to take their advantage right now, and look at that. They got the win over Forest 2-0. Our hosts go down in that one.
Well, in that match, I didn't think that this Teamwork Mobile League was gonna actually have something like that. Look at that, 4 mobiles were on. Yeah, nobody was on for Forest. You used to see them just crowd off, and nobody was technically on for that Forest team. It's competitive too, because you never know which team is going to do which, and which team is going to do whatever. So now we have match 5 after. Within Group B, Hot Cocoa takes on Forest, and Hot Cocoa's got the win so far. None of their other marbles fall off. That's 2-1, an easy, good victory there for Hot Cocoa.
Great victory right there, as you can see on the replay. There's the impact and the collision. 2 marbles going off on the top side for Forest, but 2 marbles kept on for Hot Cocoa. So they're going to get the win there, especially with that Forest marble just laying on the track piece right now. But still, it's 2-1. Hot Cocoa would get that one.
You've got it, as we now move on to the final match of Group B. Aqua Green and Splashes. Splashes with 4 on. That's going to be a win there. Aqua Green gets 3 on, but Splashes, just only 1 marble off of the board. The other 4 stay on.
Great job by the Splashers. They did the impact like they wanted to. All 4 of the Moguls getting saved by the track piece, and they will be able to take home the deficit win in this group right here.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, especially in this Team of Mobile League, they really want to get up the order in the standings. They're down by a full, just a full, like a gold medal from the second place, third place team. As we now have the Group B results, they will be advancing with Hot Cocoa. Splashers get it done. Forest and Aqua Green will not go any further. Our hosts are out.
Well, I think they still could win this Team of Mobile League, but they are out right now, so they got to see if they can do something in the next event, as Science and the Big Macs will go up now for Group C. And what's this? The Big Macs put up 4 on already the board.
Yes, they did. They did what they can do, you know. Right there, they put up 4 on the board. Look at them. Every marble trying to go off. There's the Science marbles falling off on the bottom side. And yes, a great performance there by the Big Macs. They will win this match 4-1.
Great start for the Big Macs, our leaders in the standings right now. The Fruity Speeders will take on Space for match number 2. Fruity Speeders, they like to have 1 on. Yes, they will. Space also with the exact same amount.
Yeah, so that because a draw right there. A tie-up right there by both of these 2 teams. Oh, you see Space go down on the bottom side. Then here's Fruity Speeders. They got 1 marble just coming off of camera. Is going to have a 2-1 victory, but he just ended up falling off from what we've seen.
Yeah, from what we've seen, it hasn't been pretty, but the Fruity Speeders are going to tie it up with Space. And Space goes up again against our team leaders, the Big Macs. Let's see how they do.
Yep, and it looks like Big Macs, they got 1 marble off camera screen, so they do have that win 2-0, because they did have 1 off camera.
Yes, they did. Like right there, that one that stayed there on the board. That's where they got the 2-0 from, with the one that hit the track. And there's that one that comes almost off of the course, but just does it. So that's going to be a good win there for the Big Macs, as we now have match number 4. Who we got? Fruity Speeders and Science. Ooh, that was a hard impact right there. Fruity Speeders are going to get it done.
Yes, they will, especially in this match right here. Science, they're not working well. They gotta work together in order for this collision event to be able to win it. If they can at least tie it, though, they gotta at least get some points, some sort of points to advance. 0 points for a loss. That's not good there for Science, but Fruity Speeders, great job.
Speaking of the Fruity Speeders, they're once again up. They got the Big Macs now here in this match. Oh, the Big Macs look like to win that one. Wait a minute. Oh, no, wait. Did you see that? Nobody's on the board.
Yes, I did. The Big Macs, with their last marble doubles, just standing right on the board, just fell off shortly. See, it looked like it was going to be 1-0. The Big Macs are going to definitely be able to take the win. But watch there at your bottom side. There he goes. A little bit falling off. And yes, just like that, the Big Macs and Fruity Speeders will come up zeros even.
Yeah, they'll come up empty-handed, as that does just going to say. But that's still a draw. Now let's see match number 6. Our final match of this group. Space. Oh, they got one of their marbles just went right straight through. Science is going to get the win. It's going to be 3-1, and it was going to be 4-1, to be honest right there. But not 3-1, because one of their marbles fell off.
Yes, it will be. Let's check it out right here on the replay. There's one of those space marbles that just flung across the board. There's this 4-1, but look at that bottom side right there. Science falls off, and that's what's going to get them 3-1.
Yeah, and now let's check out Group C's results. It's the Big Macs that will be advancing with Fruity Speeders. Those two teams are amazing. Science and Space will not go any further. What a great start so far for these teams.
We are about to get inside of Group D right now. Speaking of, Icy Greenery, House Payment, Ocean Veggies, and the small team are consistent here in this group. Icy Greenery and House Payment starts things off 2-1 victory for Icy Greenery.
Yep, and I think one marble for House Payment just got him off screen. Let me see. Right here. Yeah, right there. Or, no, actually, no, it was on screen. You see that marble right there? It's 2-1 to begin things off.
Well, why do you think it was 2-0?
I don't even know, but I thought I was seeing things. Like, it was 2-0 or not. It's 2-1, the scoreboard there. Ocean Veggies against the small teams next.
They are next, and nobody gets us any score. Did you see that? The collision comes impactful that nobody gets a score on the board. Zeros all. Right there. Let's look at the replay. Everybody just flies off the board. After the collision right there, they just flew off the board. That's a draw there for the Ocean Veggies and the small team. At least you can get draws here in the group stages. In the next rounds, if you get draws, you're going to have to go to an overtime as match number 3 comes on. Icy Greenery takes on the Ocean Veggies.
Let's see here, the Icy Greenery team is just doing dominant. 2-1 victory over the Ocean Veggies with one marble on the board.
Nice job there by the Icy Greenery team. They really have impacted this Teamwork Marble League Season 5. They really want to be able to take home the win. Look at that replay right there. That's 2 there for Icy Greenery on the right side. Actually, yeah. And the left side we had 1 Ocean Veggie Marble. Now we have match number 4.
This is going to be taking place between the small team and House Payment. The small team looks like they have 2 on. Oh! Mint falls off of the small team. And that's going to be a 1 draw right there. The small team would have had House Payment down in the dumps. But did you see that's how you have to pay attention to what happens next. There's that bottom side right there by Mint. And he falls off. So it's going to be a 1 even score as we now get into our next match of this group. It's match number 5. We got the small team against Icy Greenery.
Icy Greenery is no joke. Look at them. 4-1. Who the hell the score just changed there? They had 4 on. There's only to 1 for the small team. Let's see what happened here on the replay.
Yes, we will. That's why replays are capable here. This is where they have 4 on so far. But look at that bottom side of the screen. It's over there that fell off. There's going to be a 4-1 victory. Still, there's going to be 4-2. Look at that one marble that just fell off. It's not going to be that much in the margin.
Now we have the final match. Ocean Veggies against House Payment. And I think, House Payment is going to win that one by a score of 3-1. Look at them having 3 on the board by the end of that.
Yes, they will. And that's going to really turn the edge of the events around a little bit. But Ocean Veggies, though, even though they can't win this Team Rumble League, they still can podium. But I don't think if they're not going to be advancing here, they might not be able to win or podium at all. It depends here on what the Group D results will be.
Yes, it will be depending on that. And yes, the Ocean Veggies will not be moving on. Just 1 point. Icy Greenery and House Payment, those 2 teams exactly moves on. Small team will not go any further though.
These teams are just trying to be able to consecrate the win a little bit.
Consecrate? Is that even a word?
I don't even know if it's a word or not. You can probably search it up as you see Science get the best out of the rest for the standings of 9th 16th. Yes, it's group style. Then you got the Great Lakes all the way down to Aqua Green, who gets last. At least Ocean Veggies didn't get last in this event.
You got it. But they still are last in the standings. So those 2 points are not going to help Ocean Veggies be able to take the podium spots or anything. As you now have quarterfinal A.
Yeah, this is the knockout round, so if you win, you will be advancing, and that's exactly what Omelets do right here. They get the win, 2-1 over Team Galactic. Got 2 on the board right there.
Nicely well done by this Omelets team. They really worked together to solve their problems of winning right there, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. So they got an advancing spot to the semifinals. They just took their ticket right over to the semis.
Yes, they have, and now we have Hot Cocoa against Splashes in the B quarterfinal of this. Hot Cocoa thundering with 2 on, both of them with 2 on. Oh, wait a minute. The Splashes actually won that, it looked like.
Yeah, just to pay attention, I think Hot Cocoa actually got the win, not the well, it could have been the Splashes, because look at this. Hot Cocoa fell 1 or 2 with their marbles off. Oh, I think the Splashes should have got that win.
Yeah, to be honest, but I think they're going to call it Hot Cocoa for the advancing spot, as we now have quarterfinal C between the Fruity Speeders and the Big Macs. Who's going to get it? Whoa! Is it the Big Macs? No, it's the Fruity Speeders. Oh, wait a minute, no, it's even. Look at how the standings really collapsed there.
They don't even know, but those standings, they have really collapsed here in this event action. I think the Splashers though was supposed to move on against the Hot Cocoa, but they called it Hot Cocoa moving on. So this is time to roll with it.
Yes, we are, but nice job right there for the Fruity Speeders beating our Teamwork Marble League leaders. Wow. Actually, no, they actually didn't beat them.
I was wondering what you were saying, because we're going to overtime, and now I think the Fruity Speeders actually done it with 2 on and 1 on for the Big Macs. It's evenly 3-2 combined with both of them. So yeah, with that being said, the Big Macs are Teamwork Marble League leaders, get knocked out in the knockout rounds. They didn't get knocked out in the groups, but they really did not do well on the well, they did well in the first match, but when they came to overtime, they wasn't there.
Yeah, I think they was just a little bit too tired. That's how they was not able, or to be able to knock out the rounds. As we have quarterfinal D's, Icy Greenery, and House Payment. Can Icy Greenery catch up? Oh, they get a dominant win right there, 4-0. How many times have we seen the start of that gone through a lot of action right then and there?
Nice anticipation there by Icy Greenery, getting 4 on the board, knocking all of the House Payment marbles off, and that's going to be 4-0. Now it's time to check out our standings from 5th to 8th there.
Even though the Splashers did not manage to move on, which they should have, they stood at 7th place. Big Macs get the best out of the rest right there, with 5th getting 11 points respectively, then Team Galactic all the way down to House Payment, who gets 8th. So that's a good top half finish for all 4 of those marbles. But now we have the semifinals that's coming up right now.
Yes, it is. We're now having semifinal A between Hot Cocoa and Omelets. You know, the Splashers got heartbroken because they thought they was going to be in this. Hot Cocoa gets the win here, 3-1. So with that being said, this Hot Cocoa team will be moving on to the final.
Also, when you lose this 3rd place, well, when you lose this semifinal, you will go to the 3rd place match, which is the bronze medal match, which the Omelets will do. There's their 3 marbles getting snuck right there by Hot Cocoa. 1 on the far left, you see there on the track, especially hugging up right on the track, and that's going to be a good win there.
Now let's see who wins here. Will it be the Fruity Speeders or Icy Greenery? It's the Fruity Speeders, and yes, they will win it by a score of 2-1. They take down the 2nd place team in our standings, but Icy Greenery will try to fight Omelets for medal, as Fruity Speeders will take on Hot Coco in the final round. We're gonna see how that plays out, too. Especially how fruity speeders love to collide with one another. Icy Greenery had the defeat there.
But let's see if they have a defeat. Here, will they get a medal? Or will they not? Omelets just goes off the charts there. It's 2-1. It was going to be a draw or an overtime a little bit, but Icy Greenery is able to hold 2 mobiles on. Omelets just short. 1 mobile falling off.
Let's see who that mobile was. That looked like Boyle from our point of view. And he just falls off. Just down there. And the Omelets will not be getting a bronze this time. That honor will go to Icy Greenery.
Yeah, now it's time to figure out who will win it all. For event number 13, will it be Hot Cocoa or Fruity Speeders? It's Hot Cocoa. They did it done. And no way. Ooh, the scores are changing as mobiles keep falling off. Oh my goodness, Hot Cocoa is going to win it 2-1.
Well, let's just check it out one more time. There you see the Fruity Speeders getting 1 mobile right inside the center. 3 mobiles are on for Hot Cocoa. Now let's see what they have here. Oh, there's where Hot Cocoa falls off. 1 of their mobiles, and then Fruity Speeders got 1 of their mobiles falling off. So look at that, a 2-1 victory for Hot Cocoa. They are the gold medalists of this event. Nicely well played by Hot Cocoa, getting the gold. Fruity Spears with the silver. Icy Greenery getting the bronze.
Thanks and every action right here. And now we have the total standings. Icy Greenery has a 2-point lead over the Big Macs. And look at this. We got 5 teams actually that cannot win this Teamwork Mobile League. Only 10 of them can take the win. Let's see what happens in Event 14's Elimination Race. We'll see you then. Welcome everybody. We are ready for the Teamwork Marble League Season 5. Event number 14, Elimination Race. For these marbles to really participate, let's look at the total standing so far. After event number 13, the Icy Greenery team taking their lead over the Big Macs only by 2 points. Splash is following up in third by a large margin there. I am Big Marble once again. Joining here with me in the commentary booth is always going to be Patrick Smith.
You've got it. I'm here with you, Big Marble, and we're going to see some great racing here for these rounds of the elimination race. The only objective is to not get last place, and you also can't get stuck or cheat throughout the course, you know?
Yes, that's exactly how this elimination race works. And I just got word that we just heard that Sam Lopeka will be back in the next event, which will be event number 15, as everybody finishes this round right now. Which marble will be eliminated so far? Space now finishing. That's like the omelets that goes down there. Everybody crossing. I finished much more awkward greed. I think he's going to be eliminated first.
Yes, it's going to be Aqua Greed. Not good for that marble team so far. I mean, like, that team cannot win this Teamwork Marble League. But let's just look on the replays. Yeah, since there will be a lot of rounds, I mean, like, there's going to be a lot of replays here in situations. Speaking of, so as you see right there, down the stretch for all of these marbles still competing, there's the Great Lakes finishing. We got Icy Greenery. One of the Big Mac marbles falls off right off the course, but Aqua Green, since he was last fall off the course, that marble will be eliminated.
Yes, he will be. And now it's time to get right into round number 2 with 15 marbles remaining, and all of them are going. You know, there's this racing to compete for the spots, you know.
Yeah, Ocean Veggies are just trying to play spoilers, because that team cannot win the Marble League or Podium. You know, the teams that it's in yellow in the standings can podium. They just can't win as all of the marbles come on down.
yeah, right now we can see that all of the marbles are just trying to finish, get their spots secured before the last place marble comes down and finishes. As Freddy Speeders is in danger of being eliminated right now. It looks like he will be, depending on what happens here with Science. Yep, it will be Freddy Speeders, depending on what he does here. It doesn't really matter. Oh, and that's just Force getting stuck right there on the hexagons.
Yeah, even though he is eliminated, he didn't really need to get stuck because he was going to be eliminated anyways because he came down in last. But yeah, the Fruity Speeders, they had a great run, but they will not be advancing to the next round.
Yeah, as we check out our replay, we can see that marbles keep getting hung up on those hexagons. Look at these sprints, though. Coco, look at that sprint. Oh, there's the collision right there between both competitors, and then here you see Science go right down, and then here comes Fruity Speeders.
And this is the part right here that you didn't want to see from the Fruity Speeders. Woo, right there, getting stuck on the hexagons. I mean, like, even though you did get stuck on those hexagons, he was still in last place. So what do you want to say about that?
Actually, nothing. I don't need to say anything about that, to be honest, because Fruity Speeders, they would just be eliminated anyway. Doesn't really matter what happens here.
So we now have this next round. Speaking of, and all the marbles getting red inside, having the lead. The question is, which marble is going to be in last? House Payment, it looked like would be one of those marbles in last. No, it's the Great Lakes and their marbles. As Forrest comes down, finishes the course. The other marbles coming down right now too. Oh, Hot Cocoa. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to go right off the course like that. Oh, Hot Cocoa, not doing well there, especially with this competition. As all the marbles now join down inside. There goes the Great Lakes. And the last marble being the Ocean Veggies, but Hot Cocoa would definitely be eliminated right here.
Yes, that marble team will be out of this round. I mean, like, that marble team also can't win this Marble League season. Actually, I would technically say that they could, but they're still limited here into this event. So, we'll see more inside of the future rounds as we see this replay system that's designed by one of our best replay activists on the job.
Yeah, one of our replay activists is Jam Baker. You would know to know him. So Jam is able to get some of these angles just like this. So, well, back to the race. We already got 3 eliminators in the first 3 rounds.
Correct, we do. As we now go right into round number 4. All the marbles, there they go. Need to be freed by the giant hand, but now they can't be freed anymore. As Forrest Luke, it looks like to grab the lead, but remember, it's not about grabbing that lead. It's about getting last place. Will you be able to hold your ground? Okay?
Let's see right here as all of the other marbles comes down. Oh, the splashers. Wait a minute, they just got stuck. They was going to be able to take a spot there. Wow, what a turning point right there. As the splashers did not do what I think it just did there. Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, we might have to see that once again on replay. That system is not good. The Great Lakes punching splashers out of the midway zone. The splashers are going to be eliminated nonetheless, but I think they have got injured.
Yeah, I think so too. And look at that. We do have a word of with the splashers that they did get injured, got a little bit too aggressive there for the Great Lakes. Got contact right there. Let's look at the replay just to make sure we was able to see that one correctly.
Yeah, that was not good right there. Especially, did you see that splashers marble getting stuck? There goes every other marble. There comes space down the stretch right now. There they all go. And then here's where you don't want to see. Ouch, right there. That hit by the Great Lakes really sent splashers flying. So the splashers are going to get medical treatment from our, not JMR, but, SMR committee as they come onto the fore right now.
Yeah, it's not good to see that one of the Splashers members get called off because of his injury, but the rounds will still continue. So even though they did have an injury on the floor, round number 5 will now settle things out. And that Splashers are third place team in the standings too.
Yeah, but they're not by a large margin. They would have easily cut the gap even. Well, not wider, but shorter, if they didn't manage to get stuck or get injured at any point in any cost, as we now move on to this round that we're seeing right now. Oh, great job by Team Galactic. Skating in front. Oh, that was the Greenies.
Skating is really one word to put it, you know. I would see that exact same way, as we do have like about few more marbles coming through right now. The Omelets getting through Space, trying to make his move. Whoa, nice sprint there by Space. And I don't know who that marble is. It looked like Science from our point of view.
Yeah, I think that was Science, to be honest. They have just got eliminated. Yes, it is Science. Wow, that is crazy. Hexy, how did you even know that was a Science marble?
Of course, we already knew who would be Science marbles. You've been doing this for a couple years now, so now it's like it comes to our mind to see who will be able to take it here in the Team of Marble League Season 5. It's the 5th season already about to end, so we can move on into more seasons and more marble racing content like this.
And with that being said, Science is going to be eliminated, so they would not make it to the next round.
Yeah, now we got round number 6, as we seen the other marble get down this course. Right now, we only have like a few more remaining. Now this round is going to be determined. Let's see what we have.
All the marbles getting straight through. You're straight forward. Of course, our hosts, Forest. Back up top there is Team Galactic. They're in last place. They got to get going if they do not want to be eliminated. House payment. Oh, nice sprint to the finish line by the second place marble that actually began to become first in this round right here. But now we got to see which marble is going to be in last right there. Team Galactic looks like it. And no, it's not going to be them. Looking at the top of your screen a little bit, you can see that the Great Lakes got stuck right there in the hexagons. So with that being said, Team Galactic survives another round.
Yes, they do. The Great Lakes are gonna go down, and they're not gonna be happy about it, because they had the opportunity to take a spot in for the next round, but Team Galactic was able to take it because the Great Lakes managed to get eliminated because they got stuck.
And yeah, that is not what you want to do. If you are the Great Lakes, if you're a Great Lakes fan, they're not the Great Lakes fans, but the Great Lakes Marble, you got to be able to get down there. You can't get stuck. And that's where the Great Lakes got stuck right there in the top side hexagon stairs, which in Galactic goes all the way down, and that's not good for that Great Lakes Marble.
Yeah, I don't think they can win this Team of Marble League, but they still could try to see if they can play spoiler for the final 2 events even after this one right here, as we now have round number 7 that's going to be very doozy to all the other rounds we've really went through.
Yes, it has been, but now let's see which marble will be in last here. It looks like Omelets know what the Big Macs look like to have the last place so far. You know, those marbles cannot ending up in last, or they will be eliminated. I think that House Payment once again, Ocean Veggies, coming out of nowhere with that nice sprint in action right there. Those two will be moving on to the next round easily, handily.
Yeah, which marble won't though? We have to find out between these two right here. The Omelets able to get through, and guess what? The Big Macs are out. Wow.
So far, wait a minute, that the Big Macs team, they are a dominant professional team, getting some gold medals. They've already got 4 gold medals in this season so far, 1 bronze but no silvers. But the Big Macs getting eliminated. They are second place team in the standings.
Yeah, so far, our third place team goes down, and our second place team goes down. The leaders, Icy Glittery, are still in this, but they're still going to be in the lead after this event. Because so far, the Big Macs can't do anything. Smashers are just a huge gap down. So, of course, they're not going to do anything about this.
Yes, they are not. They are. It's just still going to be Icy Greenery up on the deck, but we'll see if it's like more, marbles that will penetrate for the final few events left. As we now have round number 8 as our marbles go through, and already off the bat, we see that Team Galactic jumps the course.
That is not what you're supposed to do right there. You have to go down the course normally. With that, I think Team Galactic will definitely be eliminated in this round. I mean, like, whoever gets last place here this time, as Team Galactic does manage to make it to the gravity track section. He does complete the course, but he jumped the track. So that's not good for Team Galactic. That marble will definitely be eliminated.
Yes, he will. Actually, it says in the rule book that you cannot jump the track, you cannot cheat, cannot do anything like that. So here in this last place marble elimination, Space was fighting. If Trace is fighting for that spot, it technically would have been the light blue marble that would have been eliminated. But now, look, it's Team Galactic because they jumped that track in the first out the gate at the start so far.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You gotta be able to not jump the track. You have to get through the track course by course by course. And Team Galactic did not do what they were intended to do, what they were supposed to do. Speaking of, they just decided that they wanted to jump the track. Here's the last place part right here. Here's Space getting right through. I think that was late blue from the small team getting right inside. Space would definitely have handled that win, giving non-negotiable last places. There's the marble. There's a marble that got stuck here. That marble, Ocean Veggies. But it still wouldn't have mattered because Team Galactic jumped the track. So he's the marble that's eliminated.
Yes, every other marble is going to be able to make it to round 9, and Ocean Veggies off the gate, out the gate is going to be eliminated next. So all of these marbles will definitely be moving on to the next round. But Ocean Veggies, after getting collided with a lot of marbles, falls off the course. I hope he's okay too.
We just had the Splashers get hurt, Down syndrome, and now the Ocean Veggies, if I can speak it out loud, is now out of here as the other marbles come on and try to complete this finishing Tetris chorus. 2 more marbles remaining in that final is Icy Green and Omelets. Them 2 will be still on to the next round. Omelets so fast up the garbage jack section.
Fast up, or you mean fast down?
Oh, I meant fast down the garbage jack section. I ain't even knew what my grammar was about.
Was about what? I ain't even seen you with your grammar.
Well, stop talking about it. Just back to the race and the replays and stuff like that.
Yes, longer replays, as we've seen, more inconveniently after passing Collision, the last event that's been out there. And here on this Streaks Marble Runs channel, as all the marbles was going down, there you see Omelette complete the course, or up the course. You saw that misconception by Ocean Veggies as they fall off of the course at the start. As we now have round 10, that will now have only 7 marbles remaining to compete for the medals. Let's see which one out of these 7 will be able to win it.
Yeah, there's still the small team that's still in this round so far. Icy Greenery, that are Teamwork Marble League Season 5 leaders, and our hosts are in there. But now they're fighting for the last place spot. Icy Greenery is in last. That's not good so far, and I don't think Icy Greenery was able to move any step out of the second final.
I believe he got stuck right there. That marble not doing well so far as Forest, the last marble to complete so far. But we do have a marble that got stuck, so Forest will definitely be going on. So I think Icy Greenery, if he just got stuck there, I believe he'll be out in this round. And look at that. Just didn't see. The graphics went quick off of that one. Eliminated Icy Greenery. They saw him so quickly. So Icy Greenery is eliminated as a result then.
Yeah, that was too fast. Even I couldn't even have blinked my eyes. I would have actually missed it if I would have blinked my eyes, you know? That's how fast it was.
Yeah, so that's why you can definitely pause the video if you're on YouTube or if you're on another platform. Actually, this is obviously on YouTube, so of course you wouldn't be on another platform, as there you see Icy Greenery get stuck right there, right in the beginning of the blue funnel.
Exactly what I thought too. I was going to say that's why Icy Greenery did not get going, did not get moving and stuff like that. As we now have round at number 11. Who will take it here in this round? We only have 6 more marbles remaining, so they have to make the best out of it if they still want to be able to move on and still continue on their life here in this event. All the marbles going down. I think that's Forest and Space up at the top. In front right now, it's going to be Ocean Veggies, I believe, that goes down, or Greenies. That's one of the two.
What are you talking about, Ocean Veggies? They just got eliminated, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So it was the Greenies that was in the lead. And look who got last place. It's Space. Space will be out. Uh-oh, that's not good for Space right there.
Yeah, it's not, but he's down, but that team's down in 15th place. He wouldn't be able to win the Marble League even if he still would have continued to move on and get some medals. And any other misconception like that, nothing crazy. Space just came in last place.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do. You do not want to be able to come in last place. You have to get the other spots, except for last. If you're in last, you're out of here. And that's exactly what Space did not get. He did not come. Well, actually, yes, he did come in last, but he did not come in those other transfer spots. So that's not good for that. Marbles, you now have round number 12 with just 5 remaining omelets. Our hosts Forest, light blue from the small team. House payment is in there, especially with the Greenies. So all of those 5 marbles are in there in this race now.
Yeah, which one of these marbles will be eliminated as all 4 marbles get? They got the competition they needed as Forest goes and sprints takes the win down there. Now let's see which one will be eliminated. Oh, Omelet's trying to catch up but just can't. So the Omelets will be eliminated in this round.
Omelets was trying to hurry up and get down the chorus, but just couldn't. So that marble will be eliminated this round. Seeing this replay so far, we're seeing some great stars and great starts actually from this event. So far, as the replay shows, right now all of these marbles trying to get down. Here's where you see all these marbles come down. There's where you see the omelets. If they just didn't get stuck up onto that or hung up onto that hexagon, then they definitely would have not been able. Or they would definitely would have been able to move on to this round, which is round number 13.
Yeah, we have 4 more marbles remaining. Which one of these marbles will be able to take the win? We got the house payment that's in there with light blue from the small team. We also have Greenies and Forest. Those marbles are goated right now. And let's see which marble will be able to take home the victory. Greenies are in front. Oh, look at that. Hit there by Forest. This house payment and light blue from the small team would definitely take the advancing. Who will get last though? Greenies almost was in there, but our host of Forest's team able to beat him out. The Greenies will definitely be eliminated here.
With that being said, that is the consequence right there. The Greenies did not do what they were hoping to do, because they were trying to get inside that funnel before the Forest was. Forest manages to escape. Greenies though will be eliminated, so they'll only get 4th here in this event personally.
Yeah, they will miss the podium. That marble, the Greenies will miss the podium, as the other 3 marbles will get to the podium. The question is, what order of the podium will they have? Will it be gold for you know what, and silver for you know what, and bronze for you know what? What order will it be in? We'll find out hereafter in round 14 and, of course, an important round, the final round, round 15.
Let's see these marbles really get it done for their teams and their coaches, as Forest does manage to take the lead so far. House Payment following closely behind. And yes, and there's Light Blue, also from the small team, and all the other marbles in trying to compete here. Forest manages to escape for the finishing touches. Here comes House Payment. Oh no! House Payment gets stuck. So now let's see what the small team does here. And what a turn of events! The small team advances, while House Payment will only go up to bronze medal.
That is not good right there. House Payment did have a chance to be able to take spot for round 15, but they do not go to round 15. They get stuck just shortly right before the finish line. Here comes Forrest, the excellent move. Oh, almost skating right off the course, and that's not where you want to get stuck at for House Payment, because Light Blue from the small team wasn't able to bring him one off on the outside, not the inside lane where House Payment was. And that's not good right there. House Payment will be eliminated, but they will be able to take over 15 points for their bronze medal spot.
What a great situation there from the House Payment as we finally have our final round. Who will win gold in this event? Will it be Forest? Or will it be Light Blue from the small team? Let's see who's going to be able to take it home, the hosts or the small team. Let's see what we got.
And the small team was our host from Season 4 of the Team Up Marble League, so will it be our host from Season 4 or our host from this season?
That's a good question right there. You got Season 4 hosts against the Season 5 hosts this year. And yes, this season continues even more. Forest can win this season, and they are going to definitely win this event as they beat Light Blue from the small team to the finish line. So amazing job by Forest.
Yeah, our hosts this season is just way better than our hosts from last season, but they showed it in this round right here that they are going to be able to capture gold. But nice effort by the small team to be able to nail in a silver for their team. Great job by Light Blue.
Yes, you was going to just say that a lot. And yes, we would say that multiple times as we now have the standings right after event number 14. Yes, Forest that captures gold, small team with the silver. House Payment, the bronze medal. Amazing job here by Forest.
Now it's time to correct within our total standings right after this event. And oh, look at this. Only 5 teams can win the Teamwork Marble League. If you're in yellow, then you can't win, but you can podium. If you're in red, you can't win our podiums, though. So see you later after that. So Icy Greenery, Big Macs, Forests, House Payment, and Splashers can win. 5-point lead for Icy Greenery as the 15th event will be the Triathlon. We will see you guys then when Samopeka comes back.
Welcome to the Teamwork Marble League Season 5. It's going to be one of a crazy events here. We are now in event number 15. We call this one the Triathlon here in Season 5 of this Teamwork Marble League. Let's look at our total standings. And look at that. Icy Greenery all the way down to the Splashers. Those 5 teams can win this Teamwork Marble League, but the others, if you're in yellow, you can definitely podium, but you can't win. If you're in red, you can't win or podium. So let's see how these marbles will do. I'm Samuel Pekka, and joining me in the commentary booth is always Patrick Smith.
Yes, thanks for having me here, Samuel Pekka, as we see the Triathlon, a 3-legged event here in this Teamwork Marble League Season 5.
You got it. After being back, now I'm ready for more action here in this Teamwork Marble League. The Splashers able to take the lead out the gate so far, and there they go down with the victory. Second place is going to be the House Payment Omelets or the Fruity Speeders. And what's this? Omelets manages to pass House Payment just at the line.
Certainly right there. That's how in these races we're gonna come close just like that. Aquamarine, the reserve for Splashers, taking it down with the time being 18.11. Our fastest time so far. Splashers, look at them, way out in lead. House Payment slow to a crawl, and I think that's what made the momentum go for this scramble for the Omelets. So when they get in the Gravitrack section, the Omelets able to sprint, passing House Payment, Rich, the captain, who will not basically be able to win this Team Rumble League anymore.
Yeah, House Payment did have one job, but they did not manage to accomplish it, as we now have heat number 2, as all these 4 marbles can definitely play spoiler. Science, though, by the way, can climb up there to see if he can take a podium transfer spot here. Space with the lead so far. Oh, but they fall out, and they're gonna get last place in this heat. Science manages to win it. Then there goes Greenies in second place. Pair that marble. Science with Adam. That's doing very well right now.
And a nice job there by Science to claim a 21.43 with Payer from the Greenies. That 21.62, able to make those 2 marbles move on. Hot Chocolates from Hot Cocoa is not going to be advancing, nor will Moon, the reserve from Space, after having that lead, but just couldn't maintain it as he fell off the course. As you saw in that replay, there comes Hot Chocolate right now here in this replay, and that wasn't good for Space.
Yeah, had an opportunity to advance, just couldn't do it, as we now have heat number 3.
Yeah, any of these 4 teams right here can try to play a little bit of spoiler, but they cannot win this Team of Marble. The Aqua Greed, though, with the lead, he goes down now with Mitt from the small team. Aqua Green goes down and takes the win, but what happened there? We still need one more transfer spot as Mitt manages to fall off the course, and Galaxy from Team Galactic will be moving on.
Wow, what a turn of events right there. After you just saw what happened to Space after losing the lead, Mitt, the captain of the small team, loses a transfer spot to going from well, not last place, but going from second place to last place. And it's crazy because you cannot go through those hexagons because you're gonna go immediately out of the course, and it will be a DNF.
Exactly what happened there for Mitt, the captain of the small team, as they go down with the Great Lakes. Aqua Green and Team Galactic are going to the semifinals.
Nice job by those 2 teams, as we now have Heat 4, Icy Greenery, Big Max. There's the Ocean Veggies in there with our host Forest. 3 teams can win. It depends here. Let's see what happens between these teams. Icy Greenery managing, if they advance, then that's going to be a little bit of the runaway getaway. And Icy Greenery once again taking that lead, and they are going to be moving on. And look at this, Ocean Veggies move on with them. Force comes in 3rd place, but they won't advance, and neither will the Big Macs.
Yeah, we've heard that the Big Macs got stuck higher up the course. You have to see where. Icy Greenery there with a 19.79. Amazing job there by the Marble Ice. That's really doing dominant performances right here. And then Green Beans from the Ocean Veggies, that's down there in the last place spot in the standings. Cannot win, but still can see if he can move up some more places. Manages to advance here as to plant the reserve marble from Forest, and Big Macs do not advance. There's the stuckage that we was talking about within the Big Macs.
Yeah, they couldn't fit through that snake portion of the track, but you need to fit through it in order to continue on with the race, as we have the standings 9th to 16th. Icy Green will be gaining from points on the Big Macs, so that gap will be wider than what it is right now. Big Macs in 14th place. House Payment, another team that could win, is down in 11th. Forest, another team that can win, is down in 10th, and I don't think they'll be able to win after this one.
Yeah, you got that right. As we get right into semifinal A, as all four of these marbles are trying to win this Team of Marble League. Splashers also can win this Team of Marble League. Can they advance out of this heat? It looks like that they can't right now. They're down in third place. Pair from the Greenies, able to take his time and takes home the win, followed by Adam from Science. So they're going to be able to take it. Those two marbles will be moving on. And for Splashers, they are eliminated. So I think with Icy Greenery moving on, Splashers would not be able to win this Team of Marble League.
Yeah, unfortunate for Splashers right there, as Greenies managed to get this win. Good time, 18:50. What an excellent time. Speaking of one of the fastest times we've seen in this event today so far.
Yeah, you can say that again. Pear is really putting on a show, even though he's one of these marbles that can't win the league down there, and he's one of these marbles that can really take down the Science. Also moves on with Pear.
Yeah, you got that, and look at that. Look right there as you see Scramble getting stuck from the outlets down there in fourth place. Not good for those two marbles, respectfully.
Yep, right there is correct. As you know, semifinal B, all four of these marbles are in there and they're ready to go. It depends on what Icy Greenery does. Here's Ocean Veggies manages to take the lead. Ocean Veggies comes down with Green Beans, and I think Green Beans is going to singly take that win down there. And once again, Icy Greenery going to the final with their marble Ice.
Nice job right there by Icy Greenery. They are just dominant right now in this season of the Team of Marble League. And you remember how the Big Macs, we've seen them be dominant throughout the course, but when they have a tougher competition like Icy Greenery,
it's getting really competitive now, you know?
Yeah, right there. And Ocean Veggies resets the fastest time, by the way, with a 17.96 in this run with their marble Green Beans. Ice Spicy Greenery moving on, advancing with them. Galaxy and Aquarium will not be going anywhere, respectfully. There they go, though.
Yes, they do. Managing to head to the standings, the 5th to 8th. And as we see Team Galactic, Aqua Green, Splashers, and Omelets, respectfully in those 5th to 8th place orders. Right there, 11, 10, 9, and 8 points right there. So that's crazy, but still, nobody can catch up to Icy Greenery, who's currently in the final.
Yeah, if they get another medal, that's fair to, unfortunately, seals the deal here, as we got the final all set, and all four of these marbles are competing for the medals. Which three will be able to take home the medals, and which one of these marbles will be able to take the gold? It looks like the Ocean Veggies are out in front. Actually, I think that's Aqua Green.
No, it's not even Aqua Green. What are you even talking about? They got eliminated a while ago. Adam for Science is able to get there, and they're able to get gold.
Excellent job there by that marble. Oh, there you see Icy Greenery get stuck, and Pear for the Greenies coming in right at second place.
Yeah, not even the fastest time of the day here we've seen for Science, but they meant to do enough to take home the 15th gold of this season here in the Teamwork Marble League. Ocean Veggies in that bronze medal spot with Green Beans. Greenies up in silver with their marble Pear. 23.21 and 27.61 respectively for both of those two teams. And Icy Greenery getting stuck a little bit.
That's going to help the Big Macs now, because that's only 12 points for Icy Greenery. So now, Icy Greenery didn't gain that many points on the Big Macs. As you see the standings after event number 15, look at that gap between Icy Greenery and the Big Macs. It's only a 10-point gain, as Science manages to take home the gold medal here in this event before moving inside of the final event here in this Teamwork Marble League. With all of this being said, We are now about to take a look at our total standings. And look at this. Icy Greenery and the Big Macs are the only two teams that can win. From Science to Hot Cocoa, they can podium, but they cannot win. From the Great Lakes all the way down, they cannot win or podium. So with that being said, Icy Greenery by 15 over the Big Macs. The question is, will they manage to hold on? Big Macs is still doable for them, but they have to do it. With one more event to go to determine the Teamwork Marble League Season 5 winner, the Slalom. We will see you then, plus the closing ceremony. Take care, everybody. This is it. The Teamwork Marble League Season 5 comes to a close after this event right here. We have the Slalom for you guys here in this Teamwork Marble League. Let's take a look at our total standings. Oh, it's Icy Greenery with a 15-point lead over the Big Macs. Those are the only two teams that can win it. But let's see who will take it. Will it be Icy Greenery or the Big Macs? I'm Sam Opeka. Joining me in the commentary booth is obviously Patrick Smith.
Yes, it is me. And now it's time to get on with the Slalom as heat number 1 comes down. And it's all 4 teams that's competing into this one, into the first heat.
Yes, they are. And the third marble that crosses the finish line will count the marble's time, as you see the Omelets is able to get the win over Science, because their third marble crossed right before Science's third marble crossed. So you have to get your third marble crossing the finish line. That's how this event works, as heat number 2 goes up now.
Yeah, let's see how this works. And I think Icy Greenery, they have just took a spot to the next round, haven't they?
Well, let's check here on the replay. As yes, Icy Greenery will be advancing. There's the third marble. So yes, it was way ahead of everybody else. Rudy Speeders will also be moving on with Icy Greenery, as this event does manage to go quick.
Yes, it does. It's going to be a quick event here, as his Heat 3 has the Big Macs. They can also win this Teamwork Marble League. Let's see if they can advance here. And I think they will be advancing. Will be advancing with them. It will be House Payment. House Payment got their third marble across the line right before everybody else. There's their third marble right there. Yep, House Payment's able to get second. The Great Lakes in Space not going any further.
Well, what a great Teamwork Marble League we have really witnessed so far. The Big Macs, they still can be able to win, but Icy Greenery advanced too. So this is going to be a tight one right here, as we now have heat number 4.
Yes, it's now Splashers in there, small teams in there, and I think that was the small team able to getting one of the transfer spots for the advancing. Yes, it will be. Look at that. And Aqua Green with a 2-7-1 is able to get first place. Then the small team comes in, Splashes and Team Galactic will not go any further.
What a great start so far to this event right here, as you see the standings 9th to 16th. The Great Lakes all the way down. Team Galactic, another poor finish with 0 points, all the way down there in the standings, down in 12th place. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, but they're one of those teams that cannot win this Teamwork Marble League. We're just looking at Icy Greenery and the Big Macs, the only top 2 teams that could technically win it here.
Yeah, let's see here in semifinal A, who will get the third marble across the line first. Oh, Science does it. And I think Icy Greenery is able to do it for the second place spot right there.
Yeah, let's see right here on this replay. And no, it's Icy Greenery that took it, not Science. Look at this. Yep, just barely. Icy Greenery is able to take it away from Science. Their third marble right there. Those 2 marbles teams will be moving on. With that being said, I think Icy Greenery might have just done it. It depends on what the Big Macs do here in this semifinal.
Yes, it does. And I don't think the Big Macs are going to get there. Wait a minute. What will the timing say here in this Teamwork Marble League? And they will not get there. Look at that. The Big Macs in 3rd place. They are eliminated. The small team in House Payment will be moving on to the final. With that being said, we can obviously tell now that Icy Greenery is going to be crowned champions, as you see the standings 5th to 8th.
Yes, they are. Icy Greenery, an amazing season, and they will be celebrating with their championship trophy. Big Macs gets the best out of the rest here, with Rudy Speeders coming in last place out of them, Omets in 6th, and Aqua Grid in 7th. respectfully, amazing job by those marbles.
Yes, it has been very awesome here as Icy Greenery now heads over for the championship. And here's the final. They do not win the final. Ooh, that was a close final right there here for the slalom.
Very close. As you can see right now, Icy Greenery coming through, not doing well. Science doing amazing with their third marble crossing the finish line. First in house payment. Good job from them. And the small team in the third place. So that's going to be our podium right there.
Great job by Science doing what they're doing best here. They got their second gold medal, house payment with their first silver, and the small team with their first bronze.
Yeah, this full season so far. Amazing job by Science. But we're going to say congratulations to Icy Greenery for winning the Teamwork Marble League Season 5.
With all of that being said, that is it for this Teamwork Marble League Season 5. Up next is the closing ceremony. Thank you so much for watching this Teamwork Marble League Season 5. I'm Sam Opeka.
And I'm Patrick Smith.
Saying so long, everybody. Icy Greenery is your Teamwork Marble League Season 5 champions, and enjoy this closing ceremony. Everybody, see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
Hello guys, just before we end the season, I'm over here with Slime from Icy Greenery, who is the MVM of the team, as Icy Greenery pulled off a great commanding win over the Big Macs in this Team Global League Season 5. So Slime, what do you have to say about yourself for this victory that your team grabbed?
Well, I just wanted to say that my team believed in me, and I really believed in my team, so we can be able to get the commanding win. We had some crazy fourth place finishes, but we managed to keep getting the win and kept the Big Macs off of their heels, especially in the final event, the Slalom. You guys saw us do that, and that was awesome. Just to see us play through it.
With you being on that sideline a little bit for Icy Greenery, and then just coming right back in, what have you seen from your team so far throughout the course of these events here in this Team of Marvel League Season 5?
I've seen a lot of things. Our Slalom has been getting a little bit better, even though this is the newest event of the Team of Marvel League Season 5. And then we really stepped up in like the other events like climbing. I mean, like Team Final Descent too. We really stepped up into those events. I mean, like we had a lot of fourth places. We had a lot of gold medals trying to get dominant. But we had a tougher competition. The Big Macs, they've been able to take the lead throughout the last few events. But what happened in the end, though, we was able to come on top and managed to step up and take the win. Me personally, I like Ice, Greens, and Sky. They're really competitive. They're really amazing, and they really have the intensity and they have the share of what it takes to take this championship just away from the Big Macs. And also the other competitors don't shine. They compete up there too.
Now, according to within this 5-meter sprint, how have your team executed the sprint down the pathway and managed to get like enough points to be able to help this team win over the Big Macs and the other competitors that were trying to compete up on the course,
Throughout the sprint event, I mean, like, it's only a sprint event. You're supposed to sprint down the lane. I mean, like, we did almost grab some injuries in collision, but within the sprint event, we just have to sprint down and, maintain to manifest destinies or anything. But that's what we have to do in the sprint. And then the next question was going to be talking about collision. And what we've done in collision has really stepped up. I mean, like, Greens and Ice almost got injured inside of our dominancy in collision, but we really just needed to pick up the pace. That's really how V8 was able to take home a great win and a great season-ending performance.
All right, and now before we let you go, let's see, like, what's one of your highlight moments in the Teamwork Marble League Season 5? What do you think would be one of your highlight moments inside of this Teamwork Marble League that your team did, not any other team, but just your team individually? One what like highlight moments would you take out? Actually, there's one favorite highlight moment that you would take from this right now and put it inside of your highlight reel if you had a highlight reel.
I would say it would be the slalom, pretty much. Blue was doing great inside of that slalom event. He was able to do it correctly, having the third Mobile cross the finish line literally first every step of the way. Actually, well, I mean, like we didn't get a medal there, but we still managed to win this team of the league because we just heard that Big Macs were eliminated. So that means we was able to cruise and keep on celebrating just like we wanted to. And Ice and myself, with Icky, the captain. I mean, like we were just dominant throughout the fashion of this team of Marble League. So we just managed to come deficit from a slow start, and then we just managed to keep our composure and managed to take over the win here.
Okay, now that was Slime, everybody. I'm glad you're here with us, right here talking with us, being MVM.
Thank you for having me, though.
Now, congratulations to Icy Greenery once again for winning this Team Marble League Season 5 and your MVM Slime. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see y'all later. Goodbye, everybody. It's been a Big Marble presentation.